I know for a fact, like, a good percentage of you Genshin players know what Senran Kagura is, and if you do, shame on you. A Tyler or, like, a Texas, right? He sees this shit, and there's, like, bro, it's like this fake shit, like, I'll write my name. Like, and we're like, no, don't.
No.
Writes his name, and she's like, see? And I was like, oh. And like, oh.
I would be scarred.
Dance anime.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Dance Anime Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Kevin Sissenthone, and all the way to the left of the casting couch is Steven Sissenthone, the anime shonen rival.
Your boy.
Yada, yada, yada.
Now, something's different about this couch today, Mr. Kev.
Casting couch.
The casting couch.
Yes.
What's different about it?
I don't know, like new sofa.
Yeah.
Or new cushions, I mean.
It's the blanket.
Yeah, definitely the blanket. Don't forget
it's
the
cold.
blanket.
It's freezing down here.
Yeah.
Also, it's a little bit funny. I need to go back and watch. I don't know which hand I threw up. So
Yeah.
It could have been the other one. I don't know.
Yeah, we're talking about this, and I said, like, you know what? We're just gonna do one take, right? So, like, the thing is, the thing is, Steven doesn't know what arm he threw up. So, like, it's very possible in the editing room he just threw up the opposite arm.
We're just gonna go with it.
So we better hope that it's the right arm, and if not, oh well. Now you know.
Yeah, now you know.
Right next to him, as he rudely interrupts me, is one of my great friends, Isaias Rodriguez.
Goes to THC.
Goes to THC. I didn't know what to fucking call you, because usually I fucking come up with like a nickname, right?
I really don't care.
Just the freaking the dragon.
Call me the dragon.
The
king.
dragon.
Call me the dragon.
He's
dragon.
a
king.
dragon. Give us a dragon.
You want a dragon?
Give us a dragon.
You guys want a dragon?
Give us a dragon.
We should have some drinks with this. I feel like this is gonna be a good one.
The thing was, I'm just too tired.
Too tired for it?
Yeah, hold up. That's the dragon.
It's 3:10 a.m.
Jesus
our time,
Christ.
by the way.
Wait, what?
Dragon.
3:10 a.m. our time, by the way.
Yeah. The thing was, I was so tired,
Yeah.
and like that's why I want to do one shots. I don't even care what's going on. Like
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
I had to pick up my freaking car in the garage and everything, and because it got locked
Yeah.
over all the way in freaking New Haven.
So
Explain.
yeah, so pretty much we ended up going to we mentioned this before. We went to this barcade called Barcade.
Creative name.
Yeah. And pretty much there was some whole like fuckery with like the parking garage shit, and pretty much Isaiah over here, he got his car locked in there for overnight for some reason, and
I guess it was kind of late. It was like 2 a.m. when we left.
But,
Yeah.
but they said like there was like a board.
Mhm.
They said like, oh, it's closed to Saturday and Sunday, and then I'm like, why is open?
yeah, it's so weird.
Why is freaking open?
Yeah.
You know?
But anyways, it's been a while. Like, what's new with you guys?
I feel like if you guys have been watching this podcast series, you know I've had these encounters with spiders, right? Let me give you an
We have an
update.
epidemic of spiders in this
Yeah,
fucking
I don't
house.
know what's going on, but it happened like probably like last week or something. I was sleeping again. I think I mentioned this before. Laptop on chest. I'm blind, so I need the laptop close to my face.
Oh, I know which one you're gonna say. You didn't say this, huh?
No, I don't think
Wow.
so. I told you though in person,
Yeah.
and I saw something go across my blankets like again, and I was like, shit. If I like freak out and move, it's gonna like I'm gonna lose it.
Mm-hmm.
So very slowly, I like lifted up the laptop. I put it to like the side. I have like a remote control light. I grabbed the light. I turned it on. And I was like so still, and I was trying to look for it. So I slowly like spread my blanket out like so it was flat and I could see everything. No like bumps, hills, crevices, whatever.
Yeah.
And my blanket's brown, so that makes it worse. So
Yeah.
I can't try to find it easier. And it was just sitting like probably like elbow length away to my right, and it was just chilling. And it wasn't like running or moving, and I think it was because it could sense that the light was on, there was movement going on, and like I was trying to look for it. So I think I was trying to camouflage.
Yeah.
And I was dead tired, dude. It was like 2, 3, 4 a.m. It was like really late. And I didn't. Obviously, I was like, well, I could try to get the blanket off me, go get a shoe, and try to kill it or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, it's gonna run away, dude. I was like, there's no way.
You can't see
I
it.
was like,
It's so quick.
And I had
dude.
my glasses off. I couldn't see. I just like see it just chilling there. It was just staying still. And of course, you know what I do? I wind up. I start punching the shit out of it.
Just wailing on
I
it.
punched it. I punched it a good I think 6 times. I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over and over just to make sure it was dead. Because if you've ever tried to crush anything that was like on your bed or like a pillow, and you try to crush it, it's all soft and like it just doesn't die.
It doesn't die.
Because it just goes, yeah, you know.
And they got hard shell too.
So I just started wailing on it, and then
they
of
have
course
like exoskeletons.
it was funny. I thought I was gonna have like guts all over my fist.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing, but then I saw the body. Saw the body on the blanket, and that shit was like crunched, dead, like turned over and absolutely like half the size.
Mm-hmm.
So then I just got a napkin and I threw it down my sink.
You knock her out. KO.
Threw it down my sink. Also, one more thing. First of all, we've been away for quite some time. Do you want to talk about this or no?
Well, like
For the podcast.
yeah, we been like not doing anything for like 3 weeks.
Yes.
I mean,
It is what it is, right?
it is what it is.
That's it?
Honestly, I was just taking just a break,
A break, yeah.
enjoy life. That's it.
Okay. So what I did during this break, right?
Yeah.
I started getting into this digital design, I guess. Digital, what did you even call it? I don't even know.
Graphic design.
Graphic design.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word. That's the word. And I started. If you didn't notice at the beginning, I made a proto. We called it the prototype. So for Dance Anime Mask, I made my own signature line, like my own style, and this is what we got. As you can see, it's very. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's after the theme is Final Fantasy VII, obviously after one of my favorite games, and I like the design. It's decent. I think it didn't come out as vibrant as I saw in the pictures because to me it's kind of faded. But it's a prototype, and it's a little bit smaller than I would have liked, so I gotta get it bigger next time. But keep your eye out. This is the prototype. I also made an Inazuma Genshin Impact one, and I made a Bloodborne one, which I think you would like. I gotta show you that. I made a Bloodborne one. But this is my Final Fantasy one, if you guys can see that. It's a little bit small. And once again, it's a little bit faded. It's not as vibrant, but that's what I was up to. What were you up to?
I mean, I was just taking a mental break from everything because I think that's just an important thing to do, especially
Damn,
to avoid
drink your water.
to avoid burnout and shit with this stuff because obviously we're the goal is to try to do it every week, right?
Yep.
But every now and then it just gets too much, especially with life going on, especially that I'm I'm not making a living off of this. This is just an added mental stack to my life. But yeah, I've just taking a step back, enjoying my hobbies. So I've been just watching movies, good movies, anime, playing video games, specifically Genshin and all that. And just really getting into that. And I've just been, I'm so I'm transformed. I'm so mentally refreshed now. So I'm ready to get back into it.
The reason I asked you that because I wanted you to bring up this. You got a new guitar, a Taylor guitar.
Yes.
And we have just been jamming on it and just learning. It's an old hobby that we picked up again because we used to do it when we were younger. Or at least, we used to do it a little bit. I used to dabble a little bit, maybe you a little bit more.
I played every day when I was a kid. Last podcast I mentioned I ordered the Taylor guitar. Now Taylor guitar here, so we're playing it. We're playing
we're playing it. A lot of songs from Undertale, Final Fantasy X, etc.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Sir, what have you been up to, sir?
Not really, not much. It's just working.
Just working.
Yeah.
Normal shit.
Freaking working and playing.
Genshin Impact. We'll get into that later.
We went to go see Josie, the Tiger and the Fish.
Oh, we did. We did.
Yeah, which is a great anime movie. Which I think, honestly, I'm pretty sure Funimation was partially to blame for that. Put more showtimes for that. It was a damn good movie.
Solid.
The thing is
solid watch.
It.
Yeah,
I was surprised that I liked it.
Yeah, the thing is Isaiah, you're more of a
Deathnote type of guy,
more actiony, dark stuff. So you weren't really used to slice of life.
Too much
drama.
Drama.
Yeah.
I'm not a big drama guy.
Yeah.
You know, it have it a little bit, but every time that it's just it's kind of annoying, it drops it.
Yeah.
It went interesting again.
Yeah.
Yeah, good movie. I recommend watching it.
Yeah,
I don't think it was the best thing. I don't think it was the worst thing, but it was damn solid.
It was just a great movie.
It was
though.
a great
movie.
time.
It was a good movie. A good
popcorn
eating movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
It was perfect for the popcorn eating.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, I'm excited to start this episode.
Yes,
the thing is with because I had a hard time. I told you I'm fucking loopy. I am like so tired.
It's 3:18 a.m.
I am like
And
so.
we'll get into why later.
I am so tired. Like I'm telling you, I'm so tired. But I mustered the energy. Like I was going through like the different phases where I was just like,
Yeah.
I was like literally considering having Isaiah and Steven be on here while I run tech, and like I was like going through it. I went through all the options of like, do I just not do it? Do we do it tomorrow? And all that. But so I can't really properly introduce Isaiah with the gusto that I usually do. But that being said,
The dragon. We'll just keep it at that
yeah,
for now.
the dragon.
dragon.
But no, I need people to understand Isaiah, because you were on one piece of content, which was like the Resident Evil stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's
months
where
ago.
that's where it came
Yeah.
from. We were talking before because he's like, I
Resident
did
Evil.
this before. The Dance Anime Bay. He's like, we couldn't
Yeah.
tell where.
Like months
Resident
ago, right?
Evil.
Yeah.
But I need people to understand that when Isaiah is with like me specifically, and like honestly us, I swear out of all of our friends, I laugh the fucking hardest.
For sure.
I laugh so when this guy is with us, I never laugh so often and so hard.
It's you know why? It's because there's no to discredit our friends, but out of everyone, he understands our humor and he can replicate our humor and he just gets it without us explaining.
Yeah.
He just gets it on the spot. He just gets the humor. That's literally
Yeah.
it. And we just work off each other. That's it.
Yeah.
So fun. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah. But anyways, this is the Dance Anime Podcast, where us, the lovely people of Dance Anime, sit down and enjoy your company.
Yeah.
We each bring a random topic each
Yes,
week,
sir.
discuss it, and hash it out until the full thing posts on Friday on youtube.com/danceanime and spotify.com. Man, I can't believe I did that smooth.
It's been a while for that too.
The Bennett ult.
The Bennett ult.
Well,
But-
we're gonna get into all that later.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
man.
sure.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna spoil it now. We're gonna be talking about a lot of Genshin Impact when it comes to my topic.
Yeah. Let me tell you, if you're not into Genshin Impact, just click out of
It's
here.
a big month for Genshin. So.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a-
and
it's a
and if
lot
you
of
don't,
shit.
yeah, just play the game. It's fucking damn good. But anyways,
It's free.
It's free.
There's
Like a
one
fucking
way-
ad.
there's one way we decide how to do our topics, and usually it's through a duel. So let's duel.
Let's do.
And honestly, the I have no fucking duel like set up, so we're doing rock paper scissors. I know you don't like it. I know you hate it, but it's so much easier. It's on a person,
Sure.
you know. So
Yeah,
let's do it.
Funny.
Sure.
3-way. Let's get this 3-way going.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yo, wait a minute. Come on, man. All right. This is the 6th episode of Dance Anime Podcast. I have lost every single time.
Really?
I'm not even lying. I have lost every single time, like every single time.
Flashbacks.
Wow. Things never change. Anyways, go ahead.
Sure. You ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Fuck.
Wow.
I was thinking rock. Why went scissor?
Yeah, you
Scissor
said.
always lose.
Study my ways, boys and girls. Study my ways.
The thing is, I just throw it out. Like, do you ever like play rock paper scissors and you're just like, if I usually lose a lot kind of thing, so like I'm gonna think rock and then throw the opposite.
Yeah. It just
It's just
happened.
psychological fuckery with yourself.
Yeah.
Is there a strategy
You
to
doubt-
rock paper? Is there actually a statistical like psychological strategy or something that just works? It comes
If you
out.
can read a person, probably.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like
Like
statistically
their
this is
expression.
better.
hmm
Face.
There's a strat, definitely. I just don't know what it is.
Definitely.
I was just staring at the TV.
Freaking strict.
Really?
Strict.
Yeah.
Wow.
when we were doing that.
Anyways, Steve, you
My
won.
first.
What is the
Well,
topic?
We're talking about a lot of Genshin Impact, right? Obviously. So it makes sense that I go first. Maybe it's fate, if you will. Fate, if you will.
Fate is upon you.
But before we get started, I want everyone to name your main character that you use. And let me just say, Genshin Impact is a video game. If you're gonna be lost during this, just play the game, please.
Just get out of here.
Just
Stop
get out.
watching our shit.
You won't understand this topic. So go to the next topic.
This is the Genshin channel now.
Yeah, now we're a Genshin channel. But for everyone that is Genshin Impact family, welcome. Welcome.
Welcome.
I hope you come around more. But
Welcome.
I want to say, what's your main character?
Yeah.
And your adventure rank. And I guess that could be it. I guess you could do your in-game name if you want to do that too.
In-game name, Kev Senpai. Right. Mains.
Yeah, your main, your favorite, your main.
One
My
main?
main.
It could be multiple. Who's
No.
your main though? Like they have to be used
What's
equally.
yeah, we're talking deep. Like,
Talking about the main.
Ganyu Hutao.
Ganyu Hutao main.
Ganyu and Hutao.
What's rank?
Oh yeah, adventure rank 44 now.
44.
Kenji and Bennett. And 39.
Rank 39. Name.
Damn, already.
Yeah, royalty.
Royalty. Adventure rank 39. Kaching and Bennett. And I am a Eula and Zhao main.
Mm.
And my avatar is Eula, so I put the name as Aqua as one of my other favorite video game characters from Kingdom Hearts. If you know, you know. And I am adventure rank 56, almost 57, like just right there with Inazuma drop.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much, I want to talk. There's gonna be two parts of this topic. First part, I want to talk about how I got into Genshin Impact and kind of what the game means to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think this is it's a cool topic to talk about.
Yeah.
So I could go first. I remember it was like way before this game was even like out, official release. I knew that. Well, now I know. I didn't know at the time the beta was going on and all this stuff. And I saw a bunch of articles. And they were relating it to Breath of the Wild and saying like anime Breath of the Wild, all this stuff. And I just saw screenshots and I thought it was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, I'll try it. And then I figured out it was a gacha game. And I assume if you're watching this, you know what a gacha game is. If you don't, pretty much it's like a lottery to get characters. You get in-game currency, which you can spend with money.
Pretty much, you remember growing up in the 90s, if you're a millennial, or like, it's pretty much when you put the quarter into the machine and you freaking twist the thing and you get the random toy that comes out.
Yes.
And you want that rare toy that you never get.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And they got your ass.
Yeah, and they got your ass. And yeah, that's
Gotcha.
Is that what it's called? Is that what the genre's called? Gotcha.
no. I don't know, maybe because to be fair, the Japanese,
It
Jap-
makes sense,
It's
though.
spelled Gacha.
no, because to be
Gotcha,
fair, the Japanese like love like puns.
Yeah, they do love it. They're punny.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Anyways,
That-
so yeah, you could pay to get the currency, the in-game currency, or you could earn the in-game currency and you could spend it to pretty much you do a lottery, which you can get characters and or weapons. So I've never really invested or played a gacha before. Can I drink your water?
This dude just did a stream, by the way.
It's fine.
By the way, this stream was the most stressful shit ever because I knew we had to do this. This is why we're late. We're late, not the video, but we had to. We wanted to film this earlier, but I had to. I was streaming Genshin for 3 hours, so that's why I have like headset here.
I'm waiting for the hour.
Because at 5 a.m. there's a weekly reset where everything resets, and I didn't do what I had to do, so I streamed doing that, and it took way longer than we thought. So it's 3:26 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to drink water. I've been talking a hell of a lot on that stream. You could go watch it and follow it at twitch.tv/systemdone as of now, as of this date. I'll probably change it. But a gacha game. I've never really played a gacha game before this, and I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I'm not about it. It kind of turned me off. You're good. You're good. He's playing Genshin on his phone.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to put it.
so pretty much, I don't know. I'm not really about the loot boxes, the lottery shit, whatever. And I was like, and I never played a gacha before this, but I thought to myself, like, I'll give it a try. Why not? It's free. It's free on mobile, PC, any game console besides Xbox. And yeah, I tried it out during whenever it released. It was like this some way through pandemic. It wasn't at the beginning, was it? It was like
It would have been mid-pandemic because I think it came out almost around this year time.
yeah, it came out in like October
Yeah.
of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was like, I'll give it a try, and I absolutely fell in love with the world, the music, the characters, etc. I absolutely fell in love, and I started to learn more about this specific gacha system. That is I don't know, it's not really my area to talk because I don't play a lot of gachas, but in my opinion, it's kind of generous in the fact that there's a pity system that can guarantee that you get like rare characters and weapons if you roll enough. And in some other gacha games, you never get that pity where it's like, oh, you're guaranteed that if you hit this number of rolls, where it just keeps going and going. And I thought in my head that like, oh, Genshin might be like this, and I was completely turned off. That's why I wasn't like really on the wasn't really on board, and I was more on the fence of like if I will like this game or not. And it's funny because our other friends, Logan and Tyler, they've been on here before.
Yeah.
They thought that I would like love the game.
Yeah. By the way, Tyler's cousin.
Yeah.
Didn't say that.
We didn't say that. But they thought I would love the game, and in my head I was like, nah, not really, because once again I'm not really into the gacha thing. And then once I started learning more about it, I fell in love. And I feel during the pandemic, I didn't really game with you guys at all, like at all. You know that. I used to like game with like Tyler Logan, all these boys all the time. So during the pandemic, it was during a time where it was honestly just like I was just in my room.
Thank God that I had Monster Hunter at that point.
Yeah.
Thank fucking God.
And I know, maybe not you, but I know some of them, like Tyler Logan. They were talking every day, playing Call of Duty, like hanging out all the time, like all those guys and their own group of people, which is fine. But for me, you know this firsthand that I was just chilling in my room by myself for like the entirety of the pandemic, so it got hella lonely and shit. And then Genshin came out, and then I just completely got lost in the sauce and fell in love with this world. And then I remember specifically, it's funny because you guys hate this region, when specifically when Dragonspine dropped.
Dragonspine, I hate it. I fucking hate Dragonspine.
It looks amazing.
Update 1.2 when
beautiful,
Dragonspine dropped. So they play the game now. When I was playing it at this time, I was playing it like every day and getting lost in it. I was the only one really playing it.
Truly, yeah.
So I was by myself just playing this
You straight
game.
up didn't have a profile.
Yeah.
I played it one time like on stream, but I fell into like the content creator trap of like, oh, I can't play the game. I have to stream it. You know what I mean? And I was like, dude, just fucking play the game.
Yeah. But Dragonspine dropped. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. Dragonspine dropped and I absolutely fell in love. And specifically the music, the piano. Yeah, I mean, you've been there.
I love it.
I love the music. I'm doing Albedo's quest line and everything. Dude, I absolutely fell in love. I remember after like playing it, I would just be chilling in my bed listening to the Dragonspine like soundtrack. And it was during, I think it was like, so that was October-ish. So I think it snowed in October too. Oh wait, Dragonspine didn't even come out in October. I was gonna think if it was cold out. Was it cold out when Dragonspine happened? I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
It might have not have been.
Because obviously I wasn't really like into it at that time like that.
Because obviously October, it might have been October, November, December. All that. Yeah, I think it was cold out, so it fit the mood perfectly. Like Dragonspine, it was like snow and shit.
Nice and cozy.
Yeah, it was hella cozy, and I loved it. I loved it. But now you guys have joined the fray, and I want to talk about
full force now.
Now you guys get it, because I feel like I felt crazy because I was obsessed with the game. I still am, and I felt like I was crazy because I would always be talking about it to Trevin is in our group chat, which is another friend, and he played, and no one really talked about it besides me and Trevin, and we'd go back and forth, and I would talk about it and be obsessed with it, and I'm like, am I annoying these guys? Like, I wonder what these guys are thinking when I'm just talking about Genshin and Genshin and Genshin and Genshin, and like they wouldn't get it, but now you guys get it.
Yeah.
So to reiterate the topic that at hand was, how did you get into Genshin, and what does Genshin mean to you? And that shit, I think that should definitely help me like mentally during the pandemic of being like lonely and all this shit. Definitely helped me a lot in just exploring the world. Amazing. So this game goes down as like definitely one of my favorite or like best games I've ever played for sure. I'm sure when I'm like 50 or something, I'll think back to this game and this special moment in history because Genshin's sick. Go play it.
Isaiah, go.
Oh.
What? How did you? I could explain, but you can explain yourself. How did you get into Genshin, and what does it mean to you?
We're not gonna mention that stupid name.
Just do it.
No, I'm not mentioning the name. I'm not gonna do it, dude.
You gotta do it.
No.
It's gotta be transparent with our people. This is part of the story. It's part of the story.
Do you want that name in this?
Yes. It's part of the story. It's
I
part
don't even know what these guys are talking
of
about.
the story.
Okay,
This
so
thing's fucking up.
I know that he was playing for a minute, and he always talking about it and in the party chat and all that stuff. But I always
shut up about it.
so basically like I saw it. I saw like a couple like trailers, and I saw a couple like how it looks and stuff. Like I didn't hate it because I didn't try it.
Yeah, and
But I'm like I'm never gonna play that game.
Yeah,
and I can't.
There was a couple of times too he came over when he didn't even know the game. He would see me playing it and fighting.
And
I was fighting. I don't know if you remember this. I was fighting.
Everybody wanted me to try it. Everybody.
Because here's the
But
thing. Here's the thing. I knew because he's got the platinum for Monster Hunter. He's a big Monster Hunter fan. He has thousands of hours, like probably almost nearing 2,000.
Yeah.
And he loves that game. And they're not like similar the gameplay loop, but they're comparable. And I was like, if you like grinding and like.
But this is before I tried it.
Yeah, before he tried it. I was like, if you like grinding and playing, just exploring the world and crafting things and all that stuff, I think you would like this game and making builds specifically, because I knew he liked making builds in Monster Hunter. I was like, if you like making builds, I'm for sure you're going to love this game. And I don't know if you remember this, but One day you and Tyler came over and I was fighting Andreas or whatever the fuck, and I was using Bennett and I just kept hitting him and throwing it down. And from earlier, our joke was the thumbs up, like the ding. I kept thumbs upping him, and I don't know if you remember that at all.
Yeah.
But you can continue.
So he was like talking and all that stuff, and I'm like, I never gonna play that game, and there was a reason why.
Yeah, it's because it was a gotcha.
It was a gotcha game,
'Cause
but
I was
they didn't know why I didn't play gotcha games. I got a little problem with gotcha games. I gotta be honest. I got a little problem with gotcha game. I told her it's not that I don't want to play the game. It's just I know they got crystals. It's a gambling game.
Yeah, he knew he was gonna spend a lot of money.
Like right now, like I got another stupid game.
Say it.
Say the name.
Raid Shadow Legends.
We're probably gonna get an ad for this for Raid
it's so
Shadow Legends.
freaking stupid, bro.
It's okay. It's okay.
But hey, like
It's alright. I don't play it, but it's alright. I don't play it.
Just don't spend money.
Here's the saving grace. Okay, without Raid Shadow Legends, he would not
Yeah.
be playing Genshin Impact, because one day at D&D, all they were talking about was Raid Shadow Legends, and for the past fucking my lifetime, I've heard 2 trillion ads about Raid Shadow Legends, and I'm like, oh my god, I cannot stand hearing this game's name. I cannot.
I feel so bad.
All my creators that I watch, YouTubers, streamers, Raid Shadow Legends, Raid Shadow Legends. I'm like, no, I don't want to play this game.
I get paid.
Apparently, I don't know.
What?
I don't know much about it, but apparently,
It's a meme.
it's very pay to win. I don't know much about it though.
Bro.
Go on, pop off. Go ahead.
So when you go in, the first thing that you're gonna see is like when you're a first player that you're trying to start, it's like 5 pop out.
Like buy this starter pack,
starter pack, $2 for fucking like 1,000 gems for a starter.
It's
pack.
It's pretty.
They give you mad
aggressive.
stuff, and you're like constantly doing it.
They're shoving
and
it
then
in your
when you're
face.
playing for almost in 30 days, and it so when you're playing a lot, you only get like 2 ads.
2
or
ads.
3 maybe.
I
Depends.
hate ads.
You saw it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
So all these packs come with to buy this. It's pretty aggressive, shoving in your face, ads,
ridiculous.
etc. And
very ridiculous. And I wish I can like break it, but it's like
he's addicted. He's addicted. But pretty much at D&D, they were talking about Raid Shadow Legends, and I was like, fine. I was like, because I always been telling him to play, because I knew he would like it based on his gaming preferences and history.
And then I told him,
I was at D&D. I was like, dude, if you like Raid Shadow Legend, I promise you will like Genshin Impact.
like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I was like, come on, you have to, because Genshin Impact,
move it.
at least in my eyes, is not aggressive at all. They don't really push things in your face at all whatsoever.
No.
And you could earn everything in game at a decent pace if you're just patient and you grind it and play it every day and you like the game especially, and it's fine. So that's how you got into it.
Yeah.
But he's been playing for like what, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks?
Feels like a week, but yeah, it's probably a little bit longer than that.
I think like 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and your AR what, 39?
39.
I don't think I even went that fast.
Yeah.
Because I take my time with shit.
And I got all the fucking.
Yeah, he's got Kaching main already, and I think I'll take partial credit for this, because when he was playing the game, obviously I would help him, because
No,
obviously why wouldn't I help him? Because that's
It's
gonna
not-
yeah. So
It's
I
like
told
my
him
master.
I told him all the early game tips and what to do and everything, and that's why he caught up so fast to 39, and now
So I
he's
got knowledge as fuck.
knowledge AF, and now he's at the new region Inazuma. He's at the main quest. He didn't do it yet, but
Yeah.
for context, if you're watching this and you have never played Genshin Impact, now is the perfect time to jump in, because
Yeah.
Woo.
update 2.0 just happened. So you really joined at the perfect time. Because
Bruh, I just got.
tell me how perfect.
Oh
was
my
the
god!
timing.
I mean, I won Kazuha. I did win Kazuha. I lost my 50, but it wasn't a loss. It wasn't a loss. I got Kenji out of it.
You got
so.
Kaching, and he
Kaching.
he was happy with it. I believe the
Oh,
way you
yeah.
say it is actually like catching,
Catching.
but I will say Kaching like a cash register all
Kaching.
day long.
Catching.
So he went to 39 in like 3 weeks. Obviously, I told him to spend his resin, do all that shit, and you're loving the game. Apparently, you're still here, aren't you?
Hell yeah.
What does Genshin Impact mean to you, sir?
Bro, it's like think I'm playing it, and it's like going back to a Monster Hunter game.
Yeah.
Literally, like it's like
It was
another
like the
grinding
drought.
game.
The
drought.
The drought's over.
Like right now, I'm waiting. Like right now, I'm waiting for just 2 coins just to do the BP.
The
in
battle
my-
pass for the Shredded Teapot.
my
Yeah.
teapot, and that's it. I'm done.
So like, first of all, I've never seen this man as excited over a video game as Genshin Impact. I don't think. I think this is the most I've seen you enthusiastic over a video game. Tell me if I'm wrong.
It is.
I've never seen it and especially for
It's
me,
Monster Hunter.
yeah, he's been very enthusiastic and very excited over this game, which gets me excited in turn. And 2,
I'm like,
I know for a fact you know how I am with gaming. I jump around all the time. I don't really stick around to a single game, really. Maybe I'll have like phases for a couple months and everything. This game I've played it.
and I'm an impatient person too.
Yeah.
So like, I get mad as fuck and I quit. I will leave or.
Very impatient.
But now, after I got my first 5-star, I got more confident in it.
yeah, it's always funny
It's
once
so
you get a
good.
new 5-star weapon or
You get
or
so
character.
freaking confident. Like,
It's like-
damn, I
And
got
then
a
you
leader
wake
now.
up excited too because there's like, oh, it's another toy I want to play with. I can't wait to wake up and jump back in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
But what I was gonna say was, I like to jump around a lot. I have phases, sure, Call of Duty, like every now and then, Apex, Fortnite, whatever. I'll stay for a couple months. This game, I've played every day, and at least done my daily routine of doing like my daily commissions and missions. I've played this game every day for the past since I've played it for the past 10 months. The weeks we've been gone from the
Another
Dance
smart
Anime
content.
podcast,
Shit.
I've been doing it every day, and you know me, I don't do that for games. So this was like a special one. Even when all these game releases came out, Final Fantasy Remake, etc. Of course, Final Fantasy 7 being one of my favorite games.
Bro, the story, it's like, it reminds me of Naruto. That's why I'm so fucking
It's
excited.
talking about Genshin, not Final Fantasy.
Genshin, my bad.
But yeah, even during the release of that, and I was playing that and getting super hyped over a remake, I would still play Genshin beforehand or after, at least doing the daily routine. And this is up to you, but do you want to tell them the significance of your Shredded Teapot? That's up to you.
Oh, shit.
Because we're on the subject of what does it mean to you. This is
yeah.
very important.
Yeah. Again, if you're like for some reason watching this and you have no idea what Genshin Impact is, the Serenity Teapot is pretty much like the Animal Crossing like add-on to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You build a land and a house,
it's
you
currency
garden.
based. Like, it's extra
You get
money.
You get your own pretty much your realm, they call it, and it's your world that you can build your buildings and houses
Rich
and everything
guy
in.
right here.
By just getting resources in the game and crafting shit. And the more you craft, there's a little like, what kind of animal is it? Tubby?
Oh, a
Tubby.
little bird. I don't
I
know.
don't know, some bird, and there's a bird named Tubby. He's a quirky, he's funny. And the more you level up your Serenity Teapot, your
change.
realm, he'll upgrade and change, and he gives you
Like
currency.
right now, level 4, I'm getting my hat. Little hat.
you get currency every hour depending on how good
Tub
your
Nook.
Listen,
your Serenity
listen,
Teapot is.
like he told me about the currency and said, yo, you get this amount, and I'm like, what? And I'm trying to get the same thing, like trying to
Yeah.
build stuff too, and like a business, because I play GTA a lot, and GTA, and I play like a bunch of hours, and I'm like a millionaire because I
Yeah.
got a bunch of businesses, and they were just a bunch of money.
So you saw the Serenity Teapot, you're like, ooh, this looks lit.
This
Yeah,
look
yeah,
like
yeah.
a little business
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So I'm like into it. I'm building my own stuff. But the thing is about the teapot that, and I'm not gonna stunt.
I'm not gonna stunt.
I'm not gonna stunt, but it made me cry.
Hell yeah, Genshin Impact does that to
And
you.
it made me cry just because the scenario that I choose, it was like what was the name of the scenario? The mountains,
I think there's
sky,
floating a bold, cool isle,
It's the
and
middle
then
one.
the middle one. It's something mountaintop. It's a mountaintop
Mountain
area.
Peak, Mountain Peak,
Yeah, sure.
sign with Peak. So I think it's Mountain Peak. Let's put
You
Mountain
chose
Peak.
that?
Yeah, I choose
Oh,
Mountain
okay.
Peak.
Okay.
So Mountain Peak. So, and when I started, there was all empty, right? So
Yeah.
it started with nothing in it.
Mm.
But the thing is that how it start is like I dream. There's like a place like in my mind like I just, it's like a lone place that, and I dream about this place like constantly,
Yeah.
and it's like alone, and it's peaceful. And it's exactly what
Serenity.
it's, yeah, like
Serenity.
peaceful with nothing in it, right?
Yeah.
But you create stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally like, but there's always a tree in the middle of everything
Mm-hmm.
in a mountain. And then when I turn around, bro,
Mm.
the place that I can't go is the tree in the mountain, bro.
There's a tree in the realm that he picked.
That I literally dream about.
He dreamed about it, man, and it's there.
That's insane.
Mm.
And I'm like, are you fucking serious? That's dude. That's crazy.
I don't know if you want to explain the building significance or no. You just want to keep that to yourself.
Oh, and the building I tried to build.
You told
like,
us this before. That's why.
So a different house. I built like 2 houses right now, but in different houses, like my family, like what I wanted, like all my friends and everybody that I like care about.
Yep.
Everybody lives in different houses in there.
Mm.
So his realm has
But
significance.
so I wish they can expand the realm.
If you get up higher, that it expands.
Oh, so it expand.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that.
You get different places.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So
Serenity pot.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build like a different
Yep.
houses, colonies.
So he is straight up.
But right now I'm building my own house.
Yeah.
Right now, I even built. We play D&D, and I literally built like a D&D session table.
Yeah, I saw
for
that,
now.
yeah.
But I have other ideas.
So I'm selfish. In my Serenity pot, I just make it look nice. That's it. I don't have any significance. I just spam.
Get rich as possible.
Yeah, I have one realm. I spam shit just to get rich, and then my other realm I make it look nice.
But at the same time, I do that kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
I just span the rocks.
So
I got rocks everywhere. But I'm gonna delete everything and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
fix everything later.
I made it look nice, but I did. There's a certain thing in the game. If you play the game, you know there's like a pine fold. It kind of it's like this.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like
I got one.
Yeah. And I spam the living. I have like 70 of those in a room, like lined up, because
Yeah.
they give you the most bang for your buck. And I spammed it, and then yeah, that's another topic. But yeah, you sound super. If you know anything about the community, they're super like I don't want to say dramatic, like
passionate.
passionate like
Yeah.
that. The Genshin Impact community, that's exactly the Genshin Impact. Like so many people do that all the time that I've read like online, like this, that,
That's
like
ridiculous.
significance. But you fit right in, is what I'm trying to say. And I've never heard this man. You should have heard
I'm
this
a noob.
man
I knew
when he
that.
got Kaching. You should have heard this man.
Dude.
He's like, oh my! I've
Oh
never
my
heard.
God.
I've
Because
never.
I literally just finished her freaking story, bro.
Yeah.
And I saw her. I'm like, you're gonna be mine, huh? Or
Dude.
like some reason you just looking in my eyes. You just do a zing.
Just yeah.
You
Zing.
just do a
You
zing.
only zing once.
It was right after the rite of parsing.
Let's blink.
Rite of parting mission. He just finished it and he talked to
Yeah.
Kaching at the end, and then he rolled
It's
and,
like, she's
and got her.
beautiful.
I've never heard this man get that like weeby, if you will, over anything. You should have heard him. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but he was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute, and like all this shit.
Yeah,
Like
he was going
he was
in.
going in. She's
She
so
doesn't
cute.
give a fuck about gods and anything. She just don't give a shit.
I've never heard this man talk like
Like
that.
just straight, just like 5,000% just fucking fanboy.
Fanboy, yeah.
Just straight up. There ain't no other word.
And just saying, oh my god, she's so
She
cute,
looked at me.
etc. I was so happy for him and for me because I was like, thank God someone can
Wow.
enjoy this game with me and understand this game, and like we're
It's
in it.
awesome.
We're in it. We're locked in Genshin Impact.
Can't wait to go to Izuma.
In Inazuma, I can't wait. By the way, I mentioned it already though. Never mind.
I still have to
New
do
update
Kazuha
2.0
story.
in Inazuma. It's like Japan themed. Every region is based off a real life region. I think Mansa is more.
It's like London. There's I always say like it's kind of like a European based thing. You know, even the characters' names are literally just like you got Kaya, Mona, D. Luke. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Klee, etc.
Jean, Barbara.
Sucrose,
And then you start going to Liyue, and you got
Liyue is China influence, right?
yeah,
Chinese influence.
It's so lit.
that's where you get Zhongli and Xiangling and
Yanfei, Xiao,
Yeah.
Ganyu, Hu Tao.
yeah, all that stuff. And then
I'm going to Kazuha story now.
yeah, and now we got Inazuma, Japanese based.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you guys, Inazuma is the shit. They have not played it yet. Dude, Inazuma is blowing my brains. It's crazy.
Mm.
I love it. The music, the atmosphere, the vibe, the storytelling they're going for. The characters are so cool.
And I'm a big fan of Electric. I'm an Electric guy.
And
And I
they're-
don't care. I've been fighting Electric, but it sucked. Those those little freaking mage,
yeah,
man.
the abyss mages, they go.
I don't got no water type. I only got Barbara, and I don't use her.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, that's
Just-
we've
just
been doing.
cute.
We've been making a lot of Genshin Impact jokes over the
Yeah.
couple of days.
It's great. It's absolutely great.
And then the
I'm
Bennett-
living it.
Ding.
oh my god.
But yeah, Inazuma just came out. It's great. You should get there.
Mm.
Kevin,
Yes.
How did you get into Genshin Impact, and what does it mean to you?
I mean, I knew about Genshin like when they dropped I think it was like Tokyo Game Fest.
Yeah.
I believe they dropped the first trailer or announced it at least, and I just remember like Breath of the Wild clone, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh shit. I think I don't know if it was that game or if a different game got a lawsuit against it by Nintendo.
I don't know.
I totally forget, but I just remember all I knew was like look out for the game that looks like anime Breath of the Wild. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And guess what? I love Breath of the Wild and I love anime.
Mm-hmm.
Dance anime. And like I guess like I was ready to play it. And just like everything, I hype it up. I hype, and I was just like, you gotta play this Genshin Impact before it's even out. I'm like, you gotta play it. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good. It comes out, I don't play it. Happens with everything I do. I hype, and then when it comes out, I just don't do it. Eventually, I think it was like I saw the wildfire that was kind of starting the spark.
Yep, it blew up when the game came out. By the way, absolutely.
And as a smaller content creator,
you got to keep your eye out for things
yeah,
like that.
121 subs, by the way. There's been a couple people subbing, I think, from your stream, honestly. Honestly, I think so.
Plugging it.
Oh, have you been?
Yeah, I haven't.
Okay, we'll see.
Go watch my streams.
It checks out. It checks out.
You main.
No, but I've been like, as a smaller like content creator, you have to keep an eye for those things and just like
at least be conscious of it.
Yeah, so it's just like, okay, well, here's another thing to like stream on. I streamed it once and I kind of got overwhelmed a little bit.
Yeah,
because it throws a lot at you if you're not used to those things.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just like stopped playing for like a month or two or something like that, and then I got back into it and started playing like slowly but surely. And then again like dropped off. I was kind of on and off, like just trying to slowly learn, because to me, I get overwhelmed by a lot of it, because it was just like, oh, here's this system, here's this system, here's this system, here's this system. And the thing is that I want to kind of like maximize like all potential like avenues of that stuff. Like, sure, I think, and honestly, I could just say this right now, like, if you're getting overwhelmed, just do quests. You know what I mean? Like, just pick one thing and stick to it.
Just rank up. You literally just, you have to like, sometimes I literally didn't have no quests.
Oh, really?
No quests. I finished all quests.
Yeah.
That's how crazy I was for XP.
Wow.
That's how crazy. I just did every quest that I can
trying to catch up to play co-op with us.
And literally, I go around the map just finding when I see a freaking quest, like a side quest, like a guy just walking around like randomly, and you just go and talk like 100 XP. I just go crazy.
That's how it gets.
And
that's me right now trying to get 45.
And then at one point you just have to explore it and open chest, baby.
I guess my biggest tip, honestly, take it one step at a time and just enjoy the game, because
open chest.
Just enjoy the game while you play it, because you only go through it once. You can't go back unless you make a new account.
And you need a lot of materials too. So get everything you see, everything.
Literally, just enjoy the world, the music, and everything.
Just pick up everything.
Don't try to feel too overwhelmed. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, just pick one thing, stick to it, and then and then just try to move slowly. If you find that one other thing that you want to try to learn about, just Google it, ask friends.
Yeah, you can even ask me.
Listen,
forums.
And don't go for the meta if you're not into the meta. Just go for the fun.
Yeah,
like every game. Just go for the meta. It's just we are psychopaths and we just go for it.
Yeah,
we want to see those numbers, baby.
I mean, I don't really go for the meta. I go for like.
I don't go for the meta. I only go for the meta for my main character. That's it.
Yeah.
The rest I just do. I'm a support. I like supporting. I like the fun to like heal and and be a tanky.
I think what you're really trying to say, you like investing and building your favorite characters a lot.
Yeah, I like building and investing in my characters a lot.
Because if we were going for the meta, we'd all have Zhongli right now. But
I don't want Zhongli.
No,
he's super meta. And I would love to have Zhongli, by the way.
Oh, Zhongli, the god.
Yeah.
I want it because he looks so freaking cool.
Yeah.
And it's Geo. Why not?
But I guess that happened, right? And then I can't remember why I went back into it. I was like, I don't know, because I was kind of falling out, and then like obviously I wasn't playing for a while. There was when Zhao came out, there was like the Lantern Rite Festival event.
Put a pin in that. By the way, I waited 6 months to get Zhao. I did not wish on a single banner. If you guys know Genshin, That was a big commitment. I waited
Yeah.
that long for him because I thought he just. It was his
Probably those 10,
playstyle.
baby.
I thought his playstyle just looked so cool, and it fit me perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
And I waited 6 months just to get him, and it paid off because I got C1.
Yeah.
With his weapon. I digress.
I
I had like 55,000, like 55 to 60,000 primo gems at the time, and yeah, I just went. That was the best. I just started unloading. It was great.
Yeah. I did like a whole like 8-hour stream just doing that.
Wait.
And I was having like a bunch of fun with that, right?
Yep.
And then I think I dropped off like again. Like I don't know why I kept dropping off. I think it was just because I didn't grasp the rest of the mechanics. All I knew was kind of like you. I think even at this point, I wasn't even leveling up my weapons. And I didn't even understand that leveling up your weapons like did damage and shit like that. Like it was like crucial to like your damage output. Because I was just like, oh, my characters are high enough level. Surely, like this won't matter. And I was like, oh, okay, well, it matters.
At first, I always got problem to build, at first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, like, nothing, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
What's the energy recharge? Like, what the fuck is that?
Anyways, like a banner later, I think it was a Hutao next. Or no, it was a rerun then Hutao, I believe. I got Hutao, pulled Hutao. And that was when I think the things started kind of clicking, and then I think like
that was Kaching banner.
Yeah, it was the rerun then Hutao.
Yeah, then Hutao.
And then that's when I kind of started using my resin a bit more, and I started to get like, oh, okay, I need the resin to go to these places to get these items. To, like,
you know what's funny? In my stream, someone just asked me that today. Like, what is resin used for? I don't know.
Oh, really?
So that's definitely a common problem, I guess. A common
I don't think they
question, at least.
It doesn't.
You know why they never explained it to you? You know why?
Why?
Because it's like a resin. That's the.
I mean, that's
stuff.
the good stuff. Yeah,
like,
it is. Yeah.
Let's not tell them.
Yeah.
Yo,
It's not. I don't think it's like.
Then resin, you said?
What? No, resin. Just in general, resin.
Yeah, just the resin system.
Did they ever explain to you when you played through?
I feel like they don't explain it that well, if at all. Like.
You told me about. I just noticed that you told me about the resin that I got.
The fragile resin.
I didn't know about the fragile resin.
I just explained it to him.
And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I got resin.
Yeah, save that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like 49.
And then I think that's when things started to click, because then all of a sudden I realized that like resin was exponentially growing my characters in a way that I haven't seen before. And I started realizing, like, oh, wait, my Ganyu is, like, top tier. Oh, wait, my Hutao does crazy damage. Like, I started realizing, oh, okay, well, I need to go to these places, use my resin to get, like, stuff to upgrade my weapons and my characters and all that. And then I started loving, like, that game, or, like, loving, like, that meta game within the game.
Yep.
Of, like, kind of chasing all those things and, like, kind of, like pseudo fetch quests, right? Where you're just trying to, like, just get this, try to upgrade your stuff. And then from there it was like I started kind of slowly getting into like videos, watching videos of like builds and stuff, and then through that obviously getting into like the community. Yeah. And I think I
love the community. The community is great.
I think that's to me that's
Toxicity.
I mean, there are elitists,
Yeah,
but
of
it's in the
course.
weird crevices of the internet.
It's funny.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, whatever.
It's not annoying.
Yeah, to me that was kind of like
day
the
by
tipping
day.
point of like, oh, I kind of like this. Like I kind of like being within
Yeah.
this community and the way these people kind of talk and they're joking about shit that like,
during my Dragon Spine era and like watching all the YouTube videos, watching streams, enjoying communities. I'm not gonna name any names because a lot of them get memed up, but like watching a lot of the people, I'm sure you know, I watch like everyone, and just getting part of the community, like you were saying, it was a great feeling during pandemic, and like this is awesome. This is like I could talk to people about it because I had no one to talk to about it.
Yeah, to me, I don't know if like anyone else gets the feeling, if you guys are watching this, if you're any Genshin fans that are like really deep in it, like comment down below what's your main and all that stuff.
Oh, true. I want to know.
Yeah, why not?
UID, add me.
But
We'll add each other.
Watch it.
to me, I feel like this is the only game and community that I feel like gives me the feeling of like I just went to a anime con.
Yes.
It quite literally is that feeling, and I sorry if you don't know what that feeling is, but it is like one of my favorite feelings of going to a con. It's almost like
that is the feeling. I was like, what is the feeling?
It's like chucking all of the negativity and hate out the door, and it's just like we're here for the love of this one thing. Yeah.
It's just peaceful, man.
And like literally,
It's a
I
teapot.
love
It's
like,
a teapot party.
like Genshin Impact is just like one big Serenity teapot. I hope
Yeah.
that's the twist at the end of this game.
But,
But-
damn it.
But like, and that's kind of like the feeling that was like, oh, I kind of like this vibe going on. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm watching it and just not like elitist. Like, sure, it's like almost like we all share pain of like losing 50/50s. We all share pain of like no resin. But like that's what makes it. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I got no
but
resin.
but it's like it's stuff like that makes it kind of special.
Yes.
But I love
Like I'm waiting.
But yeah, it has that feeling of like just the con goer experience where I'm going to YouTube videos, I go to the comments, and it just feels like a big open hug. It feels like just legit all the hate and negativity out the door.
Yeah.
And it's just like we're here because we love this thing, and that's it. That's like all the comments are just funny, good vibe jokes, memes, all that stuff.
Yeah.
The Reddit, same thing. I'm in the Discord group, same thing.
Yep.
Even like YouTube creators, same thing.
Same thing.
Feels good. Like it's just like a really happy-go-lucky like community.
You explained that feeling better than I could, because that is exactly how I feel when I play and talk about Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
And if you're like, oh, it's too late to join in, it's not. Trust me. This is the perfect time. The game has
It's like an Iceborne.
this game has a big lifespan. Like
'Cause-
we're 2 out of 7 regions, by the way, or 3 out of 7 regions.
And they didn't even
We're not even
introduce-
halfway there.
They didn't even introduce it.
This game has a long time ahead of
yeah.
itself, so just join in.
This is only
and
Electra, baby.
join in and let's get fun. Let's get to having fun.
So I want to talk about. I know. People don't. I don't know if they talk about it or they talk about Tundra.
Dendro,
The Tundra, the grass.
the grass element.
Yes.
What about it?
I don't know why,
That
but
piques your interest. You're interested?
I just want to know.
I don't know.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
Just because it's to me it looks like a support. Like to me it's gonna be like a lot of healing stuff or roots that
I don't
just
know. I
trap
couldn't
people.
say because I don't know if
Or
you've ever
stun.
got hit by Dendro. It's like a grass element in the game. Got hit by Dendro and then light on fire. Your health bar drains.
Exactly. Imagine you get poisoned by Dendro, like a poison effect, like a debuff,
Yeah.
and then when you get hit by that, it just melts. You get fucked.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's not too
That
late.
was-
Join us. But this was a perfect segue because part 2 of my topic was I wanted to talk about characters because if you guys didn't know, PlayStation did this deal, or I guess Guerrilla Games or whoever the hell, they're all affiliated, did a deal with Genshin Impact and MiHoYo, the people that made Genshin Impact, and a character named Aloy is coming into our game. It's gonna be a 5-star, which is the highest rarity, for free to anyone that plays the game on PlayStation, and then a month later they can get it on PC. And Aloy is the main character of another well-known franchise called Horizon Zero Dawn. And I remember I was like dead asleep. I was like, because freaking I never sleep, and it was like 6-7 a.m. and I was going to sleep.
Playing Genshin, too busy.
Yeah.
That's not even an exaggeration.
And I was like falling asleep, and then he texted me. He said Aloy is coming to Genshin, and I was like, no. I was like, my heart sank, and I was like, wait, is this like legit? Because before the leaks are bad in this game, like leaks, they always leak and shit. Around June, like June 8th, I think that's your birthday.
It is my birthday.
They leaked the name Aloy being a cryo character, and everyone joked around, oh, maybe it's Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. And I didn't think much of it. We're all laughed about it, like how whatever in the like in Reddit. And then it comes around July, whatever, probably like last week, July, I don't know, 20 something, and he texted me that, and I was dead tired. I woke up immediately. I looked at the news. It was official. Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. I started looking at the weapon, reading about her, stats, everything, like what's it gonna be, and I got super excited because this, it's very much like Joker from Smash Bros. It opened up the floodgates, Pandora's box, if you will, and it was like, oh shit, we're doing this now. It's like 10 months in, we're doing this.
Yeah.
I'm like, what comes next?
Oof.
And I was gonna get, this is my topic, my second part too, is what are your fan favorites / and or what do you want to see in Genshin? Who do you want to see in Genshin? Their weapon, their element, and their abilities. And that's where we're gonna go with that. So Aloy's coming in the game, Cryo, and we have yet to see her official skills, but
Also, want to expand on my story. Part of the reason why I wanted to get into it, saw Mona, thought she was fucking hot.
Mona was the girl when I first joined.
Thought she was
too.
so hot, and I was like, I have to get her. And then so pretty much I start my Genshin thing, right? And first they give you like free wishes. At least at the time I started it, because they were really like, oh, try our new game. Here's a wish.
Yeah,
Here's
they gave us a
Primos.
lot
Here's
of
Primos.
wishes.
Here
Yeah.
Primos.
Wishes are what you use to roll on like
Yeah.
the lottery
Yeah.
to get the characters and
And
weapons.
pretty much I did a first 10 pull and I just got
Yeah.
Mona.
He got Mona right
It was my
away.
first 10
Man.
wishes. It was just
and
Mona.
I knew, I was like, oh no, because
Oh,
then I was like,
no.
this is gonna ruin his perception of wishing.
Yeah. And then I think like 20 wishes later I got Ganyu because her banner was
And I was like, this
So-
dude just cashed out. And keep in mind, I've been waiting like 6 months. I don't have a 5-star character at this point. And I saw Ganyu, and they put her right before Zhao, which is who I wanted and saved it for.
Mm.
And I wanted Ganyu too. And I was like, of course you put her right before Zhao.
Yeah.
And I hear everyone, all these articles, and if you're in the community, you already know what Ganyu is. Like, you know how good she
Yeah.
is. And everyone's talking how good she is, everything. And I was like,
If you play Smash Bros, she's Bayonetta. If you play Super or Street Fighter 5, she's
Yeah.
Seth. Like,
Call of Duty VMP. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I want her so bad, but I was like, waifu meta, do I just get who I want, who I want to have fun with, etc., all that stuff. And I was like, and I just said, I'll get her next time, and I went for Zhao.
mhm.
So I'm not a meta whore, but I was like, that was gonna ruin your perception of this, because if you didn't know, to get a 5-star, it's like, I believe like 0.6% to
Mhm.
get like a character.
Yeah.
And I think on the beginner banner though, it's a little bit better, not
Yeah.
much, but it's better. And you got Mona, and I was like, oh god. And then he got Ganyu right after, and I was like, okay, he's gonna think it's easy to get
Yeah.
5 stars.
And before we get into these characters, also want to tell the story of last night.
yes, go ahead.
So it was all of our friends. A lot of our friends actually
Oh,
play Genshin. So
Man, I don't
me,
know.
Isaiah.
It's only 4
you.
of us and Kayla.
Yeah. Okay.
You, me, him, Trevin. I mentioned him earlier, and Kayla.
Yeah.
That's it.
And Trevin wasn't at Barcade, but Kayla was, and we were just we're just obsessed with this that we're pulling our phones out
Yeah.
playing
So,
Genshin Impact.
I feel too powerful. They recently just announced with the 2.0 update that cross save was a thing. And I feel like these are one developers. I don't know if I'm getting lucky or something, but every time there's feedback and I say something, they always put it in the game every single time.
Yeah.
And this was a big wish. I've been saying cross save for a while, and they finally did it.
Yeah.
So I transferred my account to my phone, and I was like, this is too powerful. I was like, I just have my Genshin account.
Yeah.
And I saw you just playing it right now and
Yeah.
checking your battle pass. It's too powerful.
So pretty much, I saved my Primo gems. I have like 16,000, which is like pretty considerable amount.
Yeah.
And I had like 7 actual like wishes that you have. And they all convert if you don't know. And I pulled it out. I was just low key just pulling it out for the flex, just like, oh, look at my Primo gems, guys. And Isaiah kept.
I'm telling you, I told him, we were like, he was rolling for his like, yo, I want crit. I was like, dude, you're gonna get the crit. Roll it.
Artifacts.
And he literally rolled the crit.
It was
like,
the same thing. There was a weekly boss drop for Zhao. You have to fight a boss to get a certain material to upgrade his talent. I haven't gotten it since his release.
And I thought, you're gonna get it now, dude.
And I got it like a week ago. I got 2 of them. I needed 2 of them. I got
boy.
2 of them.
Yeah. And pretty much he kept egging me on, and I didn't want to. I was kind of scared. So I did a single pull as like a joke,
Yeah.
right? And like nothing happened out of it, and he's like,
10
you're
pull,
gonna
dude.
get her, right? And like
You're
both
gonna get her.
honestly both these guys were just like, you're planning on getting her, right? Like
Yeah.
they're like, what's
You
like
getting
this?
her?
Yeah, it's like, all right, then do it. It's a
So
no
do
brainer.
it, dude.
Yeah. And then I just kind of
whatever.
just like, it was in the moment where like out had some
Feeling
whiskey.
good, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like just
You
kind of
did
as
it.
a joke. I kind of did it, and we were watching. I put it. I
You
clicked
put
a
10 pull, put it on the table.
put it on the slam down the table, and everyone's looking at it, and we're looking at it, and pretty much the idea is that it turns purple like guaranteed to every 10 because you're gonna get like a 4-star character or a 4-star weapon.
Yeah, it's a pity system.
Yeah. If it turns gold, that means
You got a 5-star.
you got a 5-star item.
And he was on Wish. There's a soft pity, so it's like 0.6%, and then around 75 and above, it jumps up to like around 25%. It's called
Yeah.
soft pity. But he was on like 50 to 60 ish.
I was
Like
56,
55 to
57.
65, like 55 to 65 ish.
Yeah.
So way before soft pity. So it's still like 0.6%.
Yeah. And all of a sudden it starts turning gold, and we just start going ape
You
shit.
should have saw us at that barcade.
Yeah. So
my
they-
heart sank because I saw it turn gold, and we all got up.
We
At
all
least I
started
did.
screaming.
We were freaking out like a bunch of nerds we are.
Yeah, we were like being like, I've never seen that. Like we like nerded out. Like
Yeah.
like pushed our fucking glasses up.
We
And, like-
freaked out. What a perfect place to nerd out in, by the way,
Yeah.
the barcade.
And I was like,
Tell you.
I started running around.
yeah,
and
we
stuff
all
like
got
that.
up and started running.
And literally, like I was running around, and I guess someone spilled a drink, and I slipped into an arcade cabinet. And I have like a little cut in my hand. You probably can't see it, a little bit. So a little cut in my hand, so that was like bleeding a little like profusely, and then even I hit my shin really bad, and it was like I have like a kind of like a gash right here that I won't show, but like. You know, it's just so worth it. And like the thing was, I still have to win the 50-50.
Yeah. So the way it works,
after the hype went down.
Let me explain. So they get the context of it. If you're not into Genshin, and you're just watching because you like us. When you get a 5-star on the limited banner, there's a character banner that rotates like every month. A new character will come in, either an old one or a new one. Usually new. Now the Inazuma's out, it's new. When you get a 5-star character, you have a 50% chance to get the 5-star on the banner, or a 50% chance to get one of the default characters. There's like 5. The game started with like 5 default 5-stars. You get a chance to get the new character or the 5 default 5-stars, and you have to win a 50% chance to go either way.
I got lucky. I got the sacrificious heart. Yeah.
So if you lose the 50-50, and say if you quote unquote lose the 50-50 and you get a default character, the next time you get a 5-star, it will be guaranteed that it will 100% be the new character. So when Kevin got this gold coming down on his phone, he was on the 50. He didn't have it guaranteed. He was on the 50-50. So he got the 5-star. He won. That's step 1. Step 2, we need to win the 50-50.
We had to win.
And I remember when we're going through the wishes, because it goes 1 at a time. You could wish 10 at a time, but then it'll go 1 at a time to see.
It was hilarious because we were all going crazy, and it was just like, all right, wait, chill, and then we just like complete silence of just like.
And I kept chanting 50-50.
It was like watching, dude. It was like golf. It was like watching Tiger Woods like hit a crazy ass hit close to the thing, and it's like he had to put that shit in.
He almost like, freaked out. He almost freaked out. He thought he was GG.
No, I immediately. It was more the thought of it being a Chi-Chi, but like when I saw the character thing,
like
when I saw the silhouette, because the silhouette pops up to just for more suspense. Thanks, Mahoya. Like I just knew I got her, and I was just like, I fucking got her, and I just started running around again.
Yeah, because I was looking at his phone upside down, and if you don't know, Chi-Chi's like a big meme in the community to like lose your 50-50 to Chi-Chi because she's like the quote unquote worst out of all the 5-stars of the standard 5-stars. And I was looking at his phone upside down, and they're both cryo element, which is ice. And I just saw like ice swirls, and like they have like gray. They both have like, I don't know. Chi-Chi doesn't have gray hair, does she? She just has like a hat on, right?
Yeah, she has a hat on. Yeah, but technically, yeah, she kind of has like.
But they have a very similar color scheme, and I was like, "Oh shit, is that Chi-Chi?" And then I took another look because I'm blind as hell, and I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah.
He got the new character banner right now. It's called Ayaka, as they say in game.
Very fun and tentative.
Yeah, and I wanted her. I think she's like the most fun to play, at least. Like I just love her charge attack and all that stuff. But anyways, we get into these characters.
Yes, sir. Fan favorite or just brainstorming some, either or. Like, who's your most sought out character that you would love to have in this game? Or if you don't have one, let's make some up and just have fun.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, again, my brain always goes to, I don't know if it's just because of like Inazuma coming out and like Raiden Shogun, right? But like I think Raiden from like Metal Gear Solid just fucking works.
Yeah.
That'd be like crazy. I don't know how you make him look, because Genshin Impact is very cartoony anime, quote unquote.
Have you seen the pictures of Aloy, by the way?
Yeah, they look weird. No, I haven't.
At least the splash art you've seen.
Yeah, I've seen the art.
It looks a little weird, but
it does look a little weird.
Like a Fortnite cartoon.
Yeah, but we'll see in game how she looks.
Yeah.
So Raiden from Metal Gear Solid series.
Yeah, just because he it would just work with like
sick.
Electro and all that.
Sick.
Yeah, he would be crazy.
You
sick.
know? Yeah, you know what we're talking about or no?
The Metal
Gear Solid Raiden.
Oh,
yeah.
the with the
yeah.
With the sword, he would be so sick as a
He had his own game.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Revengeance.
Oh,
that would be so sick.
With the sword.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because I could picture him like, I don't know, because he does have like electricity like in the game, like that surrounds him and stuff. So like I could picture him having like a, I don't know, man. Like I could picture his E being like, imagine his E like tremendously like ups his speed, because I know that's like his thing.
Okay.
That'd be pretty cool.
Attack speed in that, like a stim.
Yeah, like attack and like movement speed is
like. Do
like.
you think it infuses his attacks with Electro?
I think so.
It would be cool if you can get him in like in a challenge.
But it's like a crazy amount we've never seen, like 50%, like plus. I don't know. Is there a 50%?
What? Stim?
Yeah, movement increase.
Movement increase? I don't think so. You could stack a bunch of movement buffs at 50%.
Can you stack it to 50?
You could stack it high, like really high, like over 100%, like high.
I wanted something like crazier than that, like something you've never seen before.
Wow, like what? Like
I don't know
500%.
whatever the highest is, like another 25%.
Another 25% of it is a very hard and a lot to get to the highest, by the way.
Yeah,
So maybe 300% would be good.
yeah, something.
So I get it though. Pretty much a really increased movement speed.
Yeah.
And attack speed or just movement. Attack speed would be busted.
Like a
No, attack
sprint,
speed
like
too.
a
I want 'em
sprint-
fucking
like a
broken.
sprint, you know how Mona goes on the water and
Yeah.
shit. His sprint is like literally lightning.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
What would his burst be?
I don't know. I want him like doing a windmill or something.
Yeah. Does he
Like-
have guns
like-
too or no?
Like
On his boots?
He
No,
probably
I'm
will-
thinking of fucking
He probably will have a
Bayonetta.
slash.
Yeah.
He probably have a slash, like an electric slash.
Yeah. Anyways,
Nice.
I'd
Ne-
like to think a lightning strike
Yeah.
hits
Or some
like his
shit.
body and fucking explodes. That'd
Yeah.
be so cool.
next concept.
You
You
got
got
one?
any?
You just brainstorm or you got a favorite? Well, like, oh, I would love if this person was in the game.
Kratos.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Kratos.
Which one?
So there's-
2018?
So there's two versions. It's either I will love like I love the new Kratos right now, like the father figure Kratos.
2018?
Yeah, the 2018.
2018 Kratos?
If it's 2018,
Daddy
I
Kratos.
even did the idea like how he's gonna be cryo, obviously because the axe is ice.
Yeah.
And maybe it can be the helper, a helper that looks like an axe.
Mhm.
Literally, it works.
Like a pole arm?
Yeah, well, and one of his like his bursts. It can be he have a move in this game that he literally just like he smash and then he smash and everything freeze and literally freeze everything.
Yep.
It can do that.
Yeah, we talked about 2018 Kratos as well with the Leviathan
Yeah.
axe, and they made like because he kind of fights fast. I would
He
be
fights fast.
if
He
they made
got
like
two
a sword.
swords.
If they made like a sword kind of that looked like an axe. It was a sword category, but it was an axe.
So basically,
cool, yeah.
They use it as him.
So he had two sword. If it's the old Kratos,
No, 2018 right now.
the 20.
So say it's a Leviathan axe. They make a sword category, but they make it in the shape of an axe.
Yes,
And then you start using it. His E
you
skill,
can throw it and shit.
his
and
R2 or his E, either or.
Yeah.
bring him back.
Imagine that.
That
That'd
would
be
be
sick.
sick.
That would
And
be
it
sick,
hits.
yeah.
It hits on the way back too.
That would be
and maybe the
awesome.
creator of Kratos get involved.
Santa Monica.
Yeah.
But yeah, imagine you throw that. Yeah, you press your E or R2, your elemental skill, either or, all the same. You throw your axe, you click it, you get it back.
Yeah.
What is his burst be? His burst,
It has to be Spartan Rage.
right?
Spartan Rage.
Yeah, it has
gotta
to.
be,
Yeah,
right?
it has to
It
be
has
Spartan Rage.
Spartan, you just start punching. Maybe you switch it and fire in that moment.
That'd be so
That'd be
cool.
sick. Like he can freeze,
Uh-huh.
and then when he turns rage, it's like melt.
Yep.
Instant
Melt
melt.
punches. Like,
Yeah,
That'd be so
Just
cool.
like,
Yeah, that'd be
we
wild.
need to add. We need more weapon
Uh.
types in Genshin,
yeah.
yeah,
like a
to make
brawler.
shit like that.
And I would say Tifa, but I feel like that's unrealistic
that
right
would
now.
be sick.
If
Like,
they
a,
had
like,
a
like
brawler.
a brawler that
Mm.
grab people and just throw them.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
All right, something tells me this is gonna be a long one. I'm gonna go pee. You hold this.
Who? Me? I'm gonna be a long one.
No, it's a.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, go.
Shit.
All right,
it's gonna be like 3 hours or like 4 hours or some crazy shit.
we're getting into it. This is cool. I feel like if I were to have a character, it would have to be a fan favorite, right? And obviously, I love Final Fantasy. Honestly, I feel like any Final Fantasy character could fit in this game.
Cloud.
Honestly,
You want Cloud?
and I could be Cloud, or it could be Sephiroth. That would be
oh
so
my
cool.
god, Sephiroth.
We talked about this. Okay, we'll start with Sephiroth first. We'll go through both.
How that work?
We'll go through both. All right, let's brainstorm. They could hire us, all right? If you're listening and this happens the exact way we say it, I want our check.
Oh, fuck.
No, I'm kidding.
For free.
You can do it for free. You can do it for free. We don't. It's not our idea.
Just give me primos, dude.
So Sephiroth, he would have to be a sword, right?
Definitely. Katana.
He would have to be a sword.
Definitely.
But
like,
how would you replicate the length of his Masamune?
Because he got reach.
Or would it be a pole arm and then
Maybe it's a pole
a
arm.
pole arm and they make it the model a sword?
Or Hellbower.
Some. What if it's a pole arm but the model is a sword, but it's a pole arm category, right? And you start slicing with him. Obviously, he'd fight.
Or maybe they're gonna do like they're gonna do a ball that that she have a Hellbower, but she got another sword with his burst.
Yeah.
Maybe.
These are leaks, by the way. We can't really talk about this.
Oh fuck.
It's okay. But I mean, not really, because there's a part in the game that might hit.
No,
at this.
I'm an hypocrite because I didn't want to get leaked either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But we might have to mute this. But no. But there is a scene in game where you can see her with what you said. But
Yeah.
a pole arm that's like a Masamune. What was his skill be?
Fast.
I mean, he already said that.
Maybe
with riding.
teleportation.
I'm trying to think.
Maybe he got a wing.
These are rough
too.
ideas because we need to think about buffs.
Nobody
and all that stuff, but I don't know.
flies. Only Venti can fly, but like maybe he can like do like a Venti with his wing, like a he can fly like we're like gliding with his.
I wonder
wing.
how they would do
And
magic.
doesn't
How they would do magic in the
maybe
game.
like a fireball or some shit.
But that would be OP if they kept changing his element because he has to stick an element.
So what element that he will be?
I feel like he would be like I don't know, like Animo.
Probably animal.
I could
Wind.
see Animo because he
Wind.
could just jump and fly and all
Maybe
this
he
stuff.
do like
Yeah,
his wing.
exactly. So I think Animo.
Maybe
but
a burst. Maybe a burst. When he swing like. And
I
it's
feel
like
like such a
bunch
nerds right now.
Like a bunch of like.
I think his burst would definitely be the one winged.
Yeah.
He would transform to get the one. You already know what we're talking about.
The one wing.
We get the one wing, and then he would gain
Yeah.
attack speed. He would gain jump height, and maybe even glide speed and height. And his attack speed would increase. I think I said that, and then he would just be like buffed, and all of his hits would
How
have
about-
like wind on it.
How about before he transformed Sephiroth
I don't
and
know.
his burst? It's like he breaks the thing and he transforms Sephiroth and you got him like with the sword and he comes.
I don't know.
And then he transformed back.
I don't know. But because we don't even have his skill yet. What would a Sephiroth skill be?
crazy.
Sephiroth's skill.
We landed on this pole arm that is in the motto is the Masamune.
Yeah.
He's Animo. And I said his burst, he gets the wing and he could jump speed,
And,
fly speed, and
Yeah.
and Animo powers, and just like fights super fast.
Mm-hmm.
He could kind of like blink behind enemies maybe,
Yeah.
or something along
Yeah.
the lines, and he just has Animo damage.
I don't
What
know.
would his skill be?
I have no idea what
Maybe
skill
he
would
got
be.
a counterattack.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Counterattack.
I could see
Like a Beto.
this
counterattack,
I feel like this ability I don't know if it would speak like it doesn't really speak
counterattack.
to him, but I think it speaks more to how like Genshin design is. But I could picture it being like you press E and he's like next to he's like literally next to an enemy and you just eviscerate him. Like you're just tapping attack until he dies, and then all of a sudden
Kind of like a Rosaria.
and then all of a sudden you're just to the next enemy, hit until it's done, hit.
Instead of teleportation,
Something crazy like that.
He freaking flies and goes.
Yeah.
That's
Smash
Zhao
down.
at that point.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, if we're gonna do Cloud, it would be easily a Claymore, right? It would easily be a Claymore, I would say, his weapon,
Yeah, no, you're right.
easily.
Yeah.
And I feel like just because Sephiroth is Animo, he would have to be Animo too. I feel like. Or what do you think?
Yeah, that's to be.
Yeah, he'd probably be Anima.
Animo.
You have an E animal blade beam.
Mhm.
Yeah. And he's easy. His burst could literally any one of his limit breaks in the game.
Yeah.
Any single one of them, and his E could be, I don't know, literally any of the other ones too, the
Yeah.
weaker ones. Like
Yeah.
I could see him doing Braver as E,
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
right? Like a Braver, and then his triangle would be like a cross slash, or like even like a Omni slash, even
You know,
Octa slash.
You know,
Yeah.
it'd be sick that every fight it's just like Sephiroth song when you use him.
I wish.
Like every time he comes in battle.
I want that with Genshin.
Yeah, I know.
I want them to play like the Zhongli theme when I use
yeah,
him
I
or something like
know,
that, or like
or Ayaka theme,
Yeah.
or Ayaka, whatever the hell.
That'd be sick.
I think we need more weapon types, because if there were guns, I would have said Vincent. Obviously, there are no guns, but the
Yeah.
enemies use guns, which is weird. I'm just saying.
like crossbow.
No,
Or do you
they
mean
look
like
a
a-
musket.
No, they use the musket.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
they literally
Freaking-
use a
yeah,
musket.
I hate
The
fighting
Fatui.
those.
Yeah, I'm like, all
Fatui.
right, give us guns, and if there were brawlers, like the Animo boxer dude, what's his name? I don't even remember. He's like a Vanguard, I think. Animo
Mhm.
Vanguard boxer or some shit. He fights with his hands.
Yeah.
I would say Tifa. Let us have it.
Yeah, please.
Anyways, we could go on all day, but if you want to move on, we can.
I mean, I got more.
Like, let's go. Come on,
I
I
got
love talking
more.
about Genshin. I'm
Oh, yeah.
obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Genshin.
We go, girl.
We keep going. We go all night. So we had Raiden, Kratos, Sephiroth, Cloud. Let's go again.
Yeah, I mean, you guys probably wouldn't know from like Senran Kagura, but like I know for a fact. Listen, I called the con going experience mood. I know for a fact like a good percentage of you Genshin players know what Senran Kagura is, and if you do, shame on you. I think a lot of the characters in that show would just thrive in this game. One, because they look like the models look like they could just fit in the you could literally go into the code of Senran Kagura,
Mm-hmm.
get the model, and just put it into Genshin. It would look like fairly the same.
God,
Yeah.
I got another one. Yeah.
That's how perfect it
Let's
is.
just keep pumping them out.
And I think like any character from that, I think specifically Asuka, which is the main character, she could be like Anemo and all that. She pretty much has like she holds a, I think that I forgot what they're called, Wakazashi and something like that. I forgot what the name of the swords are. It's the shorter sword, the shorter parry sword, and the actual longer sword.
Yeah.
That she has, and I feel like she would just ball out with that. Honestly, in the closest fashion though, there is Yumi, which is like this ice. She literally is like this ice like goddess kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she has fans, and like literally if you reskinned Ayaka,
Same shit.
I would have believed.
Yeah.
It would have been the only thing is that she doesn't use any swords, I believe. she just uses fans.
Yep.
But she has like crazy ice wind power type. So it's literally just
Is she like
Ayaka.
one of the main characters?
I
I
and
think these are plausible because we're choosing main characters. Like if
Mm.
I said like Sid from FF7, then it's like what the hell are you
Yeah.
talking about?
even the way she dresses is like the same.
Mm-hmm.
She's like actually like on like the dance anime like banner stuff
Oh really?
that like we've created and stuff like that. And like quite literally like it's her design for the most part.
Okay. Cool.
And that's another one.
Okay.
You got any more?
Sir, it doesn't even have to be video games. It could be anime too.
Oh, I know.
Oh, sir.
Light, you're right. Hilly churl. Hilly churl.
Like, yeah,
Hilly
me
churl.
as a catalyst user, right? Hilly churl.
Hilly churl. Hilly churl. Hilly churl. They're just
I eat this chip and you're dead. Eat the chip.
that's cute. That's
His
cute.
I eat this chip and you died. I'm a god. And he writes the name with the Rolex.
What a great scene.
It's a see it if you didn't
Anyhow,
you didn't see
well,
it.
did you actually have a character in mind?
Asta from Black Clover.
I've
Said
never
it.
watched it, by the way.
But if nobody's if
sure you fucking
if-
Genshin
Yeah,
Impact
I'm sure
weebs.
they've watched it.
if you
Go in,
watched it,
pop off, because we don't know. You can
all right.
educate us.
Yeah, I haven't watched Black Clover.
Educate.
Black Clover is amazing. I gotta be honest. I just stopped watching anime. I didn't have time. I don't got time anymore to
Yeah,
watch
Genshin,
anime like that.
Genshin.
Genshin and
No.
work.
That's your anime.
Genshin and work. I go crazy. Crazy. But freaking so like Asta is
Was that the
so-
main character?
yeah, the main character is Asta. So
La Vista?
Baby.
I don't know. I don't want to spoil it
Don't
for
spoil
some
it.
people.
Don't spoil it.
I don't want to
Just
spoil
explain
people,
to
but
him what his weapons, his skills.
well,
everything.
his so he's like a half demon, and he definitely is gonna use a book. He's a
Catalyst.
catalyst user
Okay.
because
like
Black Clover is all about Catalyst. It's called the Grimoire.
Mm-hmm.
And with the book, that's what their power is. But the problem with Hasta is he's the only human that doesn't have powers in a power world, and it's
Mhm.
very dangerous. That's it. What I'm gonna say. But he doesn't give a shit. So he goes, fighting, but he gets his Grengoire eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like a demon, Grengoire. So
Okay.
he's gonna be fire. He's
Okay.
definitely gonna be fire.
Pyro catalyst.
He's gonna be pyro, and he's gonna be a nuker.
A nuker.
He's gonna be a nuker because he can, in his burst, he can transform in this demon form. Like
Okay.
it's all like he grows like a wing
Yep.
and claws, and he Razor, how he
Yes.
transformed it like the wolf.
Yep.
Maybe he can have that, but it's like a demon
That'd be
shadow, and he
cool.
just
Oh, that'd be really
and then
cool.
he's like instead of like a wolf, it's like he can like go crazy.
You know what would be cool about that? Because Catalyst would be ranged, and then when he does that, it goes melee.
Exactly.
That'd be really cool.
That would be freaking cool.
That'd be really, really
Like the water guy, I forgot his name,
Child, yes.
Yep,
Yep,
my
yep.
child.
Screw your topic. We're doing this all night.
Yeah,
but
man.
another one, I feel like we need more transformation monsters. Or like, not monsters, characters in the game. Because I feel like from Honkai Impact, which was like their other game, I'm pretty sure people thought, because there's a character named Raiden Mei, or something like that. I don't know anything about Honkai. But apparently she like transformed into like a dragon or something like that. And people were thinking like, oh, that'd be cool if Raiden Shogun like could transform. We need more of that. Would be cool if people could transform. I think obvious picks. I feel like Nier or like 2B would fit in this game. Maybe a little bit too lewd, but this game is kind of lewd, low key, like sometimes.
Yeah, it's a low key.
It's like a subtle lewd.
Yeah,
She would fit in. She
It's
would
a lot
fight
of
like
full of surprises.
Mm.
Like you don't know what is coming.
I think she would fit in really well with a sword user. She was in Punishing Gray Raven, which is another gacha. They had a collab. I feel like she would fit in. I'm not too familiar with her skills or bursts because I've never played that game. Nier. I should and I will.
I think the cool thing about her is that she uses like I'm pretty sure she uses like every weapon. You know what's funny? My only exposure to 2B is that I played her in Soul Calibur.
She uses like a lot of weapons.
Yeah, her thing is that she has like her kind of like katana type sword, but then she also has like a big cleaver, kind of claymore looking thing. And
She would be awesome.
she would just be like have every fucking weapon.
This would
obviously,
never happen in a
but-
million years, but I would love Sora to be in this game, and he would fit so perfectly in this
Zora.
game
Yeah,
from Kingdom Hearts. I would love that. He has
I
way
knew you were Zora.
he had way too many skills and like elements under his belt that I couldn't even imagine what the hell he would be, and those would never happen because of Disney and everything.
yeah.
Unless Genshin just absolutely just takes over the world.
That's insane.
That'd be crazy. You know, it'd be cool too. Like someone from.
You know what's funny? Actually, I forgot. Yumi's right there behind us.
Oh wow! Imagine a Pokemon in the world.
As your pet, little sidekick.
Speaking of which, transformations and pets. I feel like someone
Companion.
V from Devil May Cry. would
that'd be
sick.
dope.
If you could have someone that like casts creatures and like to fight for you and pets and everything. or,
Like control them
yeah, that would be so cool if they did that.
for a certain amount of time.
I don't know.
And then they like snap out of it.
Like their E or burst. I don't really know. But
maybe distraction.
I mean, we already have decoys in the game, but anything that can fight for us would be so cool. Like
Yeah, like
especially like shape, because I think he like shapeshifts.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you could shapeshift.
and imagine like the C6 is basically.
Oh, we're talking about constellations now.
No, like if one of the talent or constellation, I don't know what type. We just inventing shit at this point.
Yeah.
So imagine one of the constellation and makes the upgrade to like control bigger monsters, not bosses, obviously.
Oh,
but,
you can actually control.
Like the shield guy.
Dude.
They get like fucked up.
like some Super Mario Odyssey shit. Like you control them like that.
That's something with Tendrick can do.
Imagine mind control,
Wow.
and controlling enemies and
Like-
fighting
like,
for you.
yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Or shapeshifting would be awesome.
That would be.
You got anything else, guys?
No, did you?
I don't know. I feel like we came up with pretty good ideas. I'm pretty satisfied.
Yeah.
I hope you guys were satisfied from that topic. If you want us to do this again, I'll do it again. And
We will talk about
I'll
Genshin
talk about this
forever,
all
how
day.
long we want.
Put some in the comments what you guys think. Some ideas, characters you like, their skills, abilities, weapons.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. I will talk about it and read it forever.
All right. I'll go with my topic, even though I was the last one to lose. Cause I'll save yours for last, because I know you told me about yours. I kind of want to save that for last. I'm interested, because I know it's gonna be a lot of you talking and a lot of us listening. Maybe we'll react and shit, but like I'm interested to hear yours last.
Okay.
So I guess we'll just go with mine.
Sure.
Honestly, I was about to go with another Genshin topic. I won't go with it,
Okay.
but
Can you say what it was gonna be, or no? You just save it.
sure, I'll say it. If you want to listen to this topic, comment down below you wanted to listen to it. Maybe we'll talk about it in the future. Maybe we'll bring this guy back. But I was just gonna say like, the topic was, what Genshin character would you think you are?
Oh, okay.
Like, not in terms of like, oh, I'm Razor. It's like, okay, well, I would be a
Your own character.
No, one of the characters in game.
Oh.
like
Okay, gotcha.
based on how you see yourself. And honestly, we could have probably branched onto like how we see each other.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you would be a sword, like a Claymore Electro from Inazuma. You know what I mean?
Yeah, gotcha.
And then like, gotcha.
Gotcha.
No, but yeah, that was like the kind of the topic. But I didn't want to annoy everyone else with like Genshin Impact. But
It was a fitting time to talk about Genshin though.
Yeah.
2.0 once again.
yeah, and this guy
And
got
he
hooked.
just got into
Yeah.
the game, so
That's so
2.5 weeks ago.
Yeah, and honestly, me too in the grand scheme of things. But I wanted to go more anime. So me and Isaiah and I, literally 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, I believe, we were talking about a little anime called Deathnote.
No wonder why you brought it up.
Yeah. We're talking about it so much that we put on the last episode
The last
of it.
episode.
And that's irrelevant, and I'm not gonna try to spoil a fucking 20-year-old anime. Anyway,
You better already watch it.
yeah.
Like,
It's on
it's
you
fine.
anyways.
Like, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Just buy it.
hmm
Whatever.
So
It's your fault.
So, the topic was, if a Death Note dropped in the world and you saw it, you're in class and you're bored with life, and you saw a Death Note in the world drop, would you use it?
I don't think I could. I don't think I could. It's too much power.
That has a lot of power. Are you like afraid you're gonna like?
It's just I don't know what it is. But if it said Death Note,
Yeah.
I will think it's fake.
No, you're right. You're thinking like if Death Note doesn't exist, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a human world. Like,
True.
it's been years that
That's a great perspective.
I believe like, you know, like stuff, religion stuff and stuff.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't believe that kind of stuff that's gonna appear and just allow me to do that.
So
Yeah.
all right, explain the
But
way.
I will take it
Explain the way it
just
comes.
because it looks cool.
Explain the way it comes across us. How what is the way we find it?
Yeah.
I feel like the way we find it, I want to bend it in a way where the way we find it is in a way that we would most likely use it, or at least touch it or pick it up.
Okay.
Because I feel like in any normal day we see it on the ground, we're walking past that shit.
Yes.
if I see a
That's
Death
the
Note,
shortest anime.
I'm being
Credits.
honest, but if I see a Death Note
What if it just like plopped right here, just like dropped from nowhere, like that? Are you saying talking or no?
and in the corner it's like a
Well,
fucking
if that's a way that I feel like that would have more of a chance than if we were in class and if we saw something drop, we wouldn't go look at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We
just-
gotta explain, because if I just saw it, I probably wouldn't even care. I
Yeah.
think it's just one of these fan-made books.
Yeah.
But if I saw it with my own eyes,
like
it
a
it
black
literally
thing.
just appeared and just dropped there.
like it's meant to you to see it.
My heart would sink and I would be fucking shaking. I think I would be terrified.
But I will,
with the knowledge of Death Note.
Yeah, if it just
With
came
the
out of
no-
nowhere.
I mean, yeah,
and it's
fair
just
enough.
Death Note. on it.
knowing the knowledge of the anime.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I mean, even without, right? It'd be
Yeah.
freaky.
yeah, I'll be freaking to say Death Note, but
Yeah.
I will pick it
But
up.
here's the thing: the rules are all written in it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we read through it, and like, oh shit.
Oh
like,
shit, that's
yeah.
probably fake. But I'm not gonna use it though. I'll probably think about it, but I would not. I'll probably call all the boys. I'll be honest. Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
all can have to come.
Like,
right
this is some
now.
crazy shit.
Like in instant right
Yeah,
now.
let's go through this together and talk about
I'm
it.
seeing some crazy shit right now. I want everybody to see it too.
To be fair, too, I don't think because in the show, it's not really spoilers. It happens in the first episode. When you touch it, you see Shinigami, which is like
Yeah.
demons.
So
and-
I probably
Imagine
should
us
see
touching
some
it and
shit.
seeing some shit. I would freak the fuck
And like,
out.
hi. like, oh,
I would absolutely
hell no.
Yeah.
I would be so. I'd be like, yo, touch it, please. I'd be like, fucking touch it with me, please.
I'm gonna be honest. Probably if it's in my hands, it probably is the best hands that it can happen because I will not use it for Beeble.
Right.
no. Like I will not.
Right.
Like I know I was
Genshin
so
50/50s.
No, I would be so. I would be. Yo,
Wait a
give me my
minute.
Primos. I'll write your name. I'll do the deal. I'll do the eyes deal.
You get 100.
Automatically, like you want to die.
You
I can see
you
your
know
date.
you know if you win or lose the 50/50.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Half your life.
Stupid. No, but
We're obsessed.
no, I will call.
Brainwashed, actually.
I'm gonna be
Actually
honest. I'll
brainwashed.
call everybody. I'm like, dude, I'm seeing that thing, and I'll probably freak,
Yeah.
and everybody
Yeah.
touch it, and then you
All right,
guys
so
gonna see
the
it.
ground rules is Death Note does not exist. In our world, Death Note does
The
not
anime.
exist.
Doesn't
anime.
exist.
Yeah, the story of Death Note does
The
not
anime
exist.
does not exist.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist.
Okay.
And it plops. So
It
that means,
literally just drops like that.
yeah. So that means when we look at it, we have no nostalgia of it.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah.
no concept of it. We just see this black
Black
notebook.
book, and the pages are like the sides are black and everything. It says Death Note on it. There's absolutely no fucking way I'm touching that shit.
And it has like the skull
you gonna leave it?
or like the right. I forget. There's like
I would definitely call someone, or I don't know.
No. The thing is, the problem.
Dude,
is,
we have to think like we haven't watched the show.
I know.
Yeah. The show does not exist. It dropped, and we're just like, what the fuck?
I know for a fact I definitely would not touch it. If it came out of nowhere,
I
it's
probably
all
wouldn't
black.
touch it.
All
it's-
black.
Because I
Death Note.
believe. I will think that's just
Yeah.
like some voodoo
I'd be like,
shit.
I would be, yeah, exactly. It'd
Some
be,
voodoo.
yeah, exactly. It'd be like some sort of like satanic shit. Like, I
I'll
don't
be
even know.
curious as hell though.
I would leave so fast.
Yeah,
I would contact something like a supernatural, like someone.
yeah.
Because that would terrify me.
I don't want.
I don't think I
nobody
can
to
sleep.
touch that shit,
I don't think I could sleep. I think I would have to leave this house and go somewhere
Yeah.
else.
bro. But imagine.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah.
No,
Terrifying.
man.
Do you think like one day? It is like me just thinking. Like,
If I walk and I leave, I will leave it there. I'll be honest, I will leave
Yeah.
it there. But if I walk again and that's just still there, like it's still there, and I walk again, it's still there.
What do you mean walk? Like
in the school, right?
Okay.
I'm in the school. I'm gonna walk the same. I'm gonna be curious if it's still there.
Yeah,
The next day, obviously, and if it's still there
Like at a school.
at a school, I mean that's
I
what
mean-
we're talking about, right?
I mean,
Or
we're
any-
trying. Yeah, I guess.
anywhere.
Anywhere.
Or anywhere.
Like at your work. 'Cause you're not in school. So
I
imagine
said
that
anywhere,
By yourself. Oh,
anywhere where you're most likely to like pick it up and shit.
Yeah.
Probably
Because I told you, if I'm walking
at
down,
work.
if I'm walking down the street and I see a thing that says Death Note or
Yeah,
whatever,
You wouldn't.
I would just
that
walk
would
by it. I'd be like, that's
fucking-
weird.
You know that I've been like I work in Amazon, so like
Yeah.
I've been touching and shit. Imagine it appears one of the toys and I touch it by mistake without knowing. I'm like, what is this?
Well, like, what if it fell out of a box that you're carrying, and it just like dropped, and you're like, oh shit.
I'm
I
obviously
mean, you
gonna
have to
think,
pick it back up though.
Obviously, exactly. I'm
Yeah.
gonna think it's an
Yeah,
item.
yeah.
Like, oh shit, cool. But I don't know about
All right,
that. No.
we need a better situation. Say you go back home, you go into your room, and it's like right there chilling on your desk.
Oh my god, dude.
There we go,
A
there we go.
freak.
You're not touching that shit, right?
No.
No, exactly.
Not even out of curiosity, right?
Okay.
No, at the moment I would be freaking out.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
Okay,
Is that?
would you? Or no, absolutely not.
I feel like no.
Okay, so
Because I feel like the anime is a little bit older, and I feel like
But that would be so curious.
if you real
we'll get to it.
if you like if you real life conceptualize it, I feel like it looks like some crazy otherworldly shit.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yep.
but
Not from this world.
But this is what the fucked up part about the room spawn.
This room
The room spawn.
The room spawn. It's in your room. You come in and you just you're not gonna think this
I'm turning
there,
around.
right? And you
I
see
turn
that,
around, I'm walking out, and getting something
I'm
to eat, better
like-
not be there.
I'll be like, I'll probably I'm gonna
Nah,
be so
no
like
shot.
in my own self, knowing me, I'll be like, what?
I would ask everyone first. You wouldn't ask like everyone first, like
Nah.
like hey Chris.
No, not in the moment. I'll be so shocked that I will be like, and see just like a like. I didn't even touch with a pen, maybe.
You know what? I feel like if it does, like, you know, the idea that we said, like, oh, it drops randomly in
Yeah.
front of us. If it's on my desk or whatever, I feel like there's more of a chance of you opening it. Just like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It get you nobody came.
Because all of a sudden it doesn't become otherworldly. It becomes this weird.
you're gonna
notebook
think
looking
I'm
thing.
gonna think it's Chris fucking with me, or is it Chris?
Here's the thing: if I went into my room one day after like I don't know the barcade and I just saw Death Note on my desk and it's just blacked out,
Yeah.
I don't think you guys are crazy. I'm not touching that shit.
I mean, I will touch it with a
For
pen.
one,
to
I would
open it.
ask you guys, parents. I would ask everyone, like, what the hell is? And if everyone said, I have no idea what this is, I did not put that there. There's absolutely no way I'm touching this blacked out book that says Death
So
Note.
what happened if you? But what happened if you get rid of it? Right? Let's say you get. I don't know how. But
Here's the thing. The way I would contact someone. I think in my head, if I saw that, I would Google it first of all and see what comes up. Because that's just how I am. I mean, that's realistic, right?
I mean, yeah.
And then
But
I want to assume I'd come across something like, I don't know, supernatural maybe. I
but
feel
if
like
somebody get this shit in the wrong hands, we don't know.
I feel like I would
Yeah.
contact someone, whether it be the police or supernatural people, something,
somebody's gonna get fucking crazy.
and then I would see it unfold, and they would freak the fuck out. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm not touching that shit. Like what the hell?
Okay. Say for some reason, you come across a notebook like in a very to yourself spot.
Yep.
And you're like, what the fuck is this? Say you turn to the first page and you
Yep.
start reading the rules. Like
You
what,
just
Yeah, I
mad
was
as
gonna get to
fuck.
that. I was gonna-
Like, you just depressed and mad. And you just see it.
Now
like,
that we got over that, let's say it fell into our back pocket. So we did touch it and never opened
Oh,
it. And yes,
fuck.
this
Yeah,
situation does
yeah.
happen.
like it's meant to be.
Okay. Yes.
yeah.
So
like,
I choose you.
And you start reading the rules. And if you don't know the rules, the idea is that it's like for those who write, like, it's all epic. Like for those who write someone's name in the book, they're
They'll
like
die,
what die
whatever,
in
die
90
in-
seconds or something like
Yeah.
that
In a heart attack or whatever.
by a heart attack. Yeah,
Or
if you
how
don't,
you want it.
yeah, you have like 120 seconds to write the cause. If not, they die from a simple heart attack. And pretty much the idea is that you're reading this, and the idea is that you're like, this I could, if I follow these rules, I could kill someone
Yeah.
if I write their name.
Nobody will know.
Honestly,
That's
I
terrifying.
think at that point my heart drops.
yeah,
Yeah,
of course,
it's a
I'd be
lot
like
of shit.
sweating, dude.
But I would first. I would be nah.
Yeah, like, nah,
Because
no
that-
shot, no
God,
shot.
yeah,
Like,
nobody have that power.
Yeah.
Like,
No, 'cause
there's no magic in my
Yeah.
world. You know.
Yeah, because to me that's like one of those like I don't know if you like played any of those like I forgot what they're called, like the chain links, the chain mail from like Facebook and like MySpace stuff, where like it was just like you better share this with like 10 friends or else this girl's gonna be
so
by your bed.
shot.
Yeah.
But back in the day you still did it.
I don't think I ever did.
I did.
I didn't.
Back in MySpace, I'm in 7th grade. It was like
Did it once,
I was
yeah.
terrified, dude. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna freaking mail this to 10 other people. You're fucked. Unless you send it to 10 other people.
No, I didn't do that shit.
Like that, it scared me.
Yo,
I feel like
maybe that's what's the bad luck.
maybe that's where all the bad luck happened.
Fuck.
What do you mean? You won your 50-50.
Yeah, I won all my I won all my 50-50s.
So did I.
Yeah, but I still got bad luck.
Wait, I know we're not talking about Genshin, but for 50-50s, dude, I won Constellation 1 Zhao, so that's 2 copies of Zhao, Venti, and C3 Eula, which is 4 Eulas. I've won every single one.
Yeah.
I don't have a default 5-star.
Mahoya's watching this like, we'll remember this.
Yeah, please, no, I'm sorry. No, I lost the weapon banner. Kind of.
Mahoya's like, what is it?
I got both the Jade Cutter and the Primordial Jade Spear. So I won it, but I didn't get the one I won. So did I lose it? And then I won it again.
It's all perspective.
It's all perspective. I lost. Please leave me alone. Anyways, Death Note, guys.
Yeah, where were we at?
We're reading through the rules.
Yeah, reading the rule. Yeah.
Reading the
Oh yeah, it's
rules.
like, dude, it's like the fucking chainmail shit. Like, I feel like I read that shit and it's like, I'm not doing this. Like, I believe in it. I read this and I'm like, I'm not. It's one of those like this has to be fake. But on the flip side, I'm like,
not
this
gonna
could be real.
find out.
I don't want to. I don't even want to mess with it.
Me, I personally, I will say it's just like, nah, fuck that.
Chill.
Unless
But here's the
something
thing.
appears.
Here's the thing. You
You know
touch
what?
it, you're reading through it, and all of a sudden you like look in the mirror and you see the Shinigami.
Oh.
Obviously, you freak the fuck out.
Yeah, at
but
that
then
point
what?
it's real.
Yeah, I'm looking like light. Well, yeah, you have to talk. You have to
Yeah,
talk.
you
Obviously,
talk.
I'm gonna be like literally like him falling to my ground screaming.
Yeah, it's
Literally
literally me.
falling to my ground screaming, and I never seen probably your brain you probably get fucked up. Be honest, if
Yeah, for like life.
because you never seen something like
Yeah,
that. Your
but
brain not
Until
gonna,
until you build the relationship.
yeah, he's gonna talk to you and
I'm
like,
oh my god.
but you're gonna be like
Of course.
shy, like what the
Out of body experience, like yeah.
You see,
I think I'm gonna run out the fuck out of there and screaming.
You probably-
I'm gonna probably wake you up. I wake everyone up and like call the super.
I'll probably freeze. I'll probably
You
be
think
like,
you would just be frozen?
yeah, I'll be like in the floor, like
No, I don't think I would freeze.
I'll probably think it's a demon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fucking demon.
Yeah.
I would literally run. The first thing I would run to you literally.
At that point, I will be like,
That is like to me.
I will be like, I will be thinking,
Like I'm fucked.
I'm
Yeah.
fuck going to hell.
Yeah, I'm
I'm in hell.
It.
It's
Like
death.
GG.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
death.
You lost the
It's been a
50-50.
good one.
That's death.
Yeah. No,
Like,
to me, it's
everything
like
is real.
at that point, it's like so. It's like that's like a so unfathomable,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
otherworldly shit. That's like
But
I can't
my
even
beliefs-
begin to predict what I'll
What
do.
I-
Yeah,
yeah,
and my
yeah.
beliefs of my own self, like in realistic like religions, that it will be different.
Mm.
It will be so different. Like there's no freaking way that this is gonna be allowed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no way. It's too much power for a human.
Yeah.
And this shit's happening.
Yeah.
There's no fucking shit going on. I'll probably go nuts. I can't have that.
But does but
Go ahead.
in I'm pretty sure they flesh out though. Like this is the good side of things. I'm pretty sure they flesh out if you just disagree to take the notebook, you don't even remember it happening.
Oh wow.
It probably happened to us. You know what I mean? And we probably refused it already.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You know but I wanted to use it.
I want to fucking.
I lied.
You thought that I forgot. fucking appears.
No, if I read through the rules and I saw the Shinigami, I would definitely freak out. I don't think I would freeze. I think I would freak the hell out. And I think it's over, like a GG. But I would run. I would absolutely run.
But when he started talking, that's what
I would run before they would even talk.
Yeah,
I would
but
be
I
out.
would, I would
Yeah.
be frozen, and he probably gonna start like.
And I think I would go to you.
Why you frozen, little?
I would wake you up and be like, yo,
Oh,
explain.
please.
And then I assume the Shinigami would follow me. And I'd be like, dude, it's right. Can you see it? Again, I would be
Like,
freaking out.
You're not gonna. Escape
And I'd be like, look
me.
at this book. And I would like, and then you would see it and then freak out. I think we would call people is my
Like,
immediate
and he
thought.
would not give a shit either.
My immediate thought, I would call people.
Yeah.
And then, but then as I'm calling people, I assume they would explain it. Like, listen, this, that. I would read through the book.
Mhm.
And I would kind of calm to my senses. Like, all right, it's talking to me. Like, it's
I
kind of
will
too
call
late.
the boys. I will call
Yeah.
all you.
It's kind of too late to do anything. Like, call a supernatural at this time, especially.
No, I'm not calling no cop. No, I'm calling y'all.
I was gonna get to that, and then that's when I would call everyone else, like you
Yeah.
guys, and like we have to meet up, and then we talk about it.
I'll,
Would I write in it? Absolutely not. That's too
No,
much.
I
power.
know for a
No,
fact.
no, but what we would do? in a group.
Because if I didn't see a Shinigami, I'd be like, hey, maybe I should test it. But then I don't.
mean, we
I don't
all
even think
gotta
I could
see
test it if I didn't see a
Because
Shinigami.
I want to see it. I gotta be
Like no, I'm just saying. Say the Shinigami didn't even appear, and you just touch the book, you're reading through it, and you're like, maybe I
you
should
don't
test
know?
it. Yeah, and you don't know if it works or not. I feel like I would.
that would be scary.
I feel like I would be even too scared to even test it.
Cause
So I would be like, nah.
you bury it somewhere. I would not allow nobody to have it, literally, or burn it.
Here. Here's the Kevin flowchart for this. Right.
Yes.
Try to destroy it.
It pops up. I know for a fact I'm probably gonna touch it.
I definitely got that.
Based on me, I know it's like Death Note pops up. I'm like, what the hell is this? Flip it. Right. I'm like going
Why
through
would
it.
you guys are crazy.
I think I would, because I think if to me, I think that
It's in my room.
if
like,
it's there or like
maybe I put it.
I
there,
feel like it doesn't look otherworldly.
Dude,
But
it's blacked out and it says Death Note on it.
But you know how many?
I know. I think
books
to me, yeah.
You
For
know
all
how
I know, it's a
many
novel.
books?
For all I know, it's a novel.
that my Chris put in there.
You wouldn't ask them? I mean, I guess maybe not.
After
Like, what the hell is this? Yeah, I mean, I guess. I believe it. I believe it.
It just looks like a book.
I believe it. I don't know about you though. I believe
Yeah,
that. How about
I'll
you? If you
probably
saw it
read-
on your desk, you would think it was like Kayla.
I'll open it, read.
Yeah,
I'll
it'd be
Left
like-
something around or something.
Yeah.
I will open it and read a little bit of the room probably after call.
Oh yeah, I guess. I'll bite.
Yeah. I think more chances than not. I think it's just a regular book or whatever. I'm flipping
Yeah.
through it. I'm like, oh, it's blank pages or whatever. And I read the thing, and I'm like, that's fucking really weird. And then that's when I start like asking around. That being said, before I even start asking around, Ryuk is over here freaking ready to clap my cheeks. and like and you know, I know for a fact
because he's
he's-
gonna tell you the rules.
I'm freaking out, right? I'm screaming until eventually I come to my senses. Say for some reason he locked the door. He has to have the talk.
Have the meat.
Yeah, you have to have the talk. I know he
You
talks to
have
me,
talk.
right? He talks to me.
He makes you have.
I tell him no shot, memory wipe. That's flowchart. That's Kevin flowchart every single time.
Just delete my brain.
Yeah.
I don't delete all of it, but just delete this.
No, the whole knowledge. It's out. I know that for a fact. I'm pretty sure he says. I'm pretty sure he says like he gives Light the red or blue pill.
It's true.
Like I'm pretty sure it's
And he
like
took the fucking.
yeah.
Took the fucking good one.
So I think that's like the thing. That being said, another hypothetical. I know if we call the boys, we have too many clowns in our circle. Too many.
Yeah.
Too many.
And I know for a fact.
No, I will not call all, but I know who to call.
You know which one's to call. I know for a fact.
Serious people.
Yeah, no, we have to. Yeah.
Kind of shouldn't.
Cause sure, we're clowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I just said Ryuk was gonna clap my cheeks.
yeah.
But I know how to get serious. We all know how to get serious. That being said, we have too many like clowns in our.
If I'm
And I
freaking
picture this.
out,
Picture this.
Like,
Picture
God.
this hypothetical. Picture this hypothetical. We call all the boys. For some reason, we're panicking. We're just like, that's really weird, dude. Guys, you gotta come over here. Whole group chat or whatever. We have Death Note down, and we're all freaking out. I could picture someone.
shit.
I could picture someone like before even Ryuk or whatever comes through. I could picture us being like, dude, like read this shit,
Explaining it.
explaining
Like, it
it.
says
Read
if you
that.
did this, yeah.
Read that.
explain it.
Imagine this.
I can see this. I already know where this is going.
But I will.
A Tyler or like a Texas, right? He sees the shit, and there's like, they're like, bro, it's like this fucking fake shit. Like, fuck it, I'll fucking write my name. Like, and we're like,
Yeah.
no, don't.
Oh, no.
Writes his name before he fucking, like, before we get it. And he's just like, see, no, like, oh, and like, oh,
I would be fucking scarred.
and now we have to live with that. He is dead.
Now we got a dead fucking body with no reason of death.
Yes,
We're fucked.
that's what I'm saying. So now we have to live with that. Now what do we do?
We're fucked.
We're a group of boys, and one of
he's
us
gonna
died.
laugh right there.
Yeah.
Eating a
Humans
fucking
are
apple.
humans are
Eating a
so
fucking
interesting.
apple.
Yeah.
Humans are dumb. And now what you're gonna do is gonna be interesting. I want to see how this I'm so bored. This is fun.
all that chit chat gonna get you hurt. It's all gonna get you hurt.
Yo,
you be he like pulls up the fucking like tattoo and it's just like, wait, what are you right now?
no, but so man.
I mean, that's on them, honestly.
That is on them.
We'll
That is
call-
really. I would feel bad, yes, but I wouldn't. I don't think I would feel responsible. I don't.
I don't no, but I think more with how the hell do we explain this?
It's a heart attack, easy.
You think that's it?
You call the police. My friend had a heart attack. I mean, we know
Literally
this.
a heart attack.
Literally a heart attack.
And there's no fucking.
But then we had to live with that. Like, witnessing that. Then what did we do after, though?
The Chirigami is gonna say something. You already used it, so you in.
No, but we didn't use it. He wrote it. He wrote it, not us.
That's true. It's in his handwriting. It would
But
hold
who
up.
is
It
the
would hold up in
master?
court.
The master is the first one they touch it, right?
Technically, right?
Yeah.
Unless you
Would
have
the
like,
responsibility fall, like would
So
the
the Shiri-
would the Shinigami rules
the
fall
sh-
on us then?
So
Or
the
would it-
I don't
Shirigami doesn't obey you. It just follows.
Is that how it works?
Books, right?
maybe
the first person touches is the owner.
Or they
it might
can
be the
steal
first
it.
name you're right though. It might be the first name you're right. I'm not really sure. It's been a while since I watched
Yeah.
it.
Because I know the rules are because that would be fucked. So he wrote that because if you don't know, if you write someone's name, you have to do it within you have to write someone else's name within the next 7 days or something. You have to keep doing it or else you die or something.
I think he asked the Shirigami like, "Can I write my own name and kill myself?" Like, and he said, "I think he said, yeah, of course."
That's how the rules work, right? You have to keep doing it. You have like 13 days or something to like write another one or something.
No.
No.
I swear there was a rule.
That was the fake rule, I think. Either that was the fake rule or it was a random made up rule within the Netflix movie.
No, he didn't have no timer and
Okay.
that shit.
I thought
Yeah.
there was.
That's why he's so.
It
calm.
might have been fake.
Because they remember
That's
they
why-
wrote
that's why he
they
was
wrote a
so
fake set of
calm.
rules.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if that was part of
Fake
it or not.
Maybe we should search up the rules.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
I'll search up the rules.
but like imagine having to deal with that. I wouldn't even know what to do. Does it hold like to me? I'm scared of like
We're gonna see this freaking demon.
Yeah.
Until he leaves. How he's gonna leave?
Get out of here.
He's not
Get
gonna
out.
leave.
We just keep yelling at him. Get out.
He's not gonna leave.
Get out.
We don't like you. He's like shit. Jeez.
No, what I will literally do, like I will say to Ryu, like, what do we do? Like you.
He's not gonna help
And
us.
He's not helping us.
Definitely, I'm bored.
Yeah.
I throw it and you saw it. I mean, I throw it in your room. I choose you because you.
If I'm not mistaken.
Imagine if I saw you mad, like
Yeah, that is
sad,
it is a fake rule.
or
Thank
fucked
God.
up.
That'd be messed
But
up.
like, listen, he said
Yeah.
interesting, so I throw you the book.
I wonder if Ryuk, because I know for a fact, I think he shoots straight. He doesn't play no games. That's like his
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yep.
So I feel like eventually we ask him like, how do we get out of this? I feel like he recommends like you could destroy the book. I'm pretty sure if you destroy the book, you
Yeah, I don't care.
you lose all the
He
memories.
probably said, "I don't give a fuck."
Easy. That's
Would-
the easy pick.
Yeah, which is why like there was like the episode where he's talking about like exploding the book if it ever gets caught, and I have no memory of it.
I mean, they had the other book. They had the real book, and he had another piece in his thing, so somebody can use it. Some other people can use it.
So yeah, would I use the Death Note? No, absolutely.
I don't think anyone in their right mind would.
No.
Unless you're like power tripping like fucking Light Yagami.
Yeah, the thing is, he
But
he kind of was like that
I'm
until
gonna be
until he
honest.
felt the power. Do you think he get corrupted?
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I will probably talk more with the real.
Yeah.
Because I'll be so curious.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be so fucking being honest. I'll be so freaking curious. I will be talking. How's your world? Like, well, wait,
That's a
how
good
you
point.
been
That's a good
creating?
point. Yeah.
How you
Yeah.
got created?
Yeah.
What the fuck is God? Like, what
Yeah.
is the real thing? Tell me.
Yeah.
I fuck all the dead. No, fuck the book.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about the writing name. No, I will talk to the freaking thing actually, and be honest. Fuck the. I don't care about. I don't read books.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. No,
I can't read.
like, look, we seen something that we never seen before. We care. You think we gonna
That's
care
fair
about
enough.
the book?
That's fair enough.
Tell me
I
about
like
it.
it.
No,
Yeah.
I will ask questions like,
Yeah,
what
for
the
sure.
fuck is this?
Death Note.
Tell me right now, like,
Death Note rule number 10. All that chit chat's gonna get you hurt.
fuck it. It's worth it. Know the truth.
It's worth it. But what he just like punches you in the arm. That's it.
Just punch me in the arm.
Yeah, he's just like ow. He's like, oh
No,
god.
kiddo. You have to die for that. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah. Anyways,
That would be fun.
you wanna
That's all I will say. Like, fuck
Yeah.
the
Nah,
book.
I think I
will
would.
ask questions.
After I settled down, I would definitely talk to him.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, tell me about like this shit. Like,
But the
what
thing,
the
would he
fuck
bite
is this?
though?
Wait, bite for what?
Like, would he answer and like talk and say all that shit?
Probably. He doesn't care.
I'm telling you, he shoots straight unless it like directly affects him.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He's just having fun on it. He's just there to have fun.
Yeah.
But he probably gonna say like, he's probably gonna get bored. Like, why are you asking all these questions? Just use the book, or
Yeah.
you're not gonna use the
Like,
book.
are you gonna use it or
Yeah.
you're not?
Oh, you're not.
Okay, you're not. Wipe memories there.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Simple.
You're not gonna
That's-
remember it
that
anyways.
sucks.
But that serotonin hit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Anything with the serotonin. But anyways, I guess Isaiah, what is your topic?
My topic,
Sir?
sir.
You guys know me. I go blind with these topics.
Well,
I have no idea.
so pretty much going into this, I did not reach out to Isaiah. Isaiah reached out to me. I am chilling one day. I don't even know what I was doing, making cereal, eating a sandwich, something. And all of a sudden I get a vroom, vroom, and I open it up, big paragraph, and pretty much Isaiah talks to me saying like when's the next podcast? Like I'm actually, I'm interested in going on and talking about like, certain stories and yada yada.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah,
Like
dude,
paranormal,
yeah,
like paranormal stuff,
I was like, you're
alien stuff,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, you
back
started
home
watching.
stuff,
You started watching all this shit. Huh?
violent stuff.
Yeah. He was more than welcome
I
to
was
come on
like,
here.
man,
And
what
pretty
do
much
you-
I said, yeah, that's a great idea. When do you want to do it? And today's history. So what is your topic? What did you want to talk about?
I don't know. It's just like you guys in like any question, like any like you want to put like let's do like let's do like a team, right?
Mhm.
So like you tell me like what you want to know, like what is the craziest thing, like paranormal
Bro,
stuff.
what is your topic? What's
Like,
your topic? What's your topic?
Can you boil your topic down to like one sentence?
One sentence. What do you want to talk
This
about?
is like the thesis, right?
Yeah. That'll make it easier for us.
Easier
Just-
for the audience, easier
Yeah.
for everyone. Like,
It's gonna be violence,
Violence.
and a little bit of gore.
Woke
and
up and
stuff
chose
like
violence.
that. Chills,
Yeah.
chills and violence.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's nothing nice.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
So we have fun
Trigger
with the
warning.
night with Genshin and all that. Now it turned a little bit
We'll
dark,
flip it. It's like
little dark.
yeah.
Let's get into it.
That's what it is.
I like it. It's like
It's
like,
dark topic
It's like when you float like cream on top of a black coffee. It was like
because you know me,
right.
too much light. But sometimes I just go like
Can't
I
can't have the yin without the yang.
hell yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
hell yeah.
Go ahead, do your
Go
thing,
ahead,
man.
dude. I am ready.
Yeah, we're just here to
to
listen.
sit here. I'm about to
Ah,
light a
where-
fire right here. I'm
so
about to
where
sit
the
down, listen to
fucking-
Uncle
I just
Uncle
don't
Isaiah.
know where to start. Like, what do you like?
I mean, you reached out to us.
Where do you wanna start?
Where do you want to start? What do you think is the most appropriate place to start? Any stories you want to talk about, share, or
Woke up and chose violence.
Yeah, man.
are you just talking about like your life experience, like
Kind of.
Because I know like growing up in Puerto Rico, because like I guess like
I'm so bad in like conversation and confrontation a little bit.
Yeah.
So like I'm a little shy.
yeah.
Yeah, I
But-
guess.
It's funny because
but,
it's your topic, dude. You were killing it. You were
yeah.
killing the past two topics.
No,
but
I know. Like,
now it's
Yeah.
your topic. I don't want to.
Shit, the spotlight. You know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not.
It's okay. It's okay. You're new. He's new to this
Yeah.
equipment
Yeah,
scenario.
yeah,
it's the
yeah.
pressure. I get it.
It's
Take your
crazy.
time. Take your time.
Well, like I grew up in like in Puerto Rico like
Yeah.
for 19 years.
Yeah.
So like
19.
Well, so
19.
when did you come? Like you came here and that's when I met you.
and
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Like how old were you? I don't
I
even
was,
remember.
like-
I don't even remember meeting this guy.
I was like came here in 2014, so I came here like 19 years.
2014.
So yeah,
I was 19
Yeah,
when I came.
That's
here.
when we met. You were 19.
No, I think you met me like
20.
20s.
Yeah, 20.
I remember he came over one day when T-Rod was over, and he's like, "I'm bringing my cousin." We're like, "Sure."
Sure.
Sat on the couch, hella shy.
Hell yeah,
It just didn't say much. And
Yeah.
now it's so different now. Our
Yeah, completely
dynamic.
different. Yeah.
it's crazy. And but I had like I supposed to like go back because I only came here to see my grandma.
Oh really?
Yeah, before she
Yeah.
passed out, and that's it.
That was the plan.
Yeah, that was the
See,
plan.
I don't know this shit.
Yeah.
So
So I just I said,
I
fuck
talked to
it.
this guy a lot.
So I said,
so.
I said like fuck it. So like one of my cousin, Rob, Tyler's brother.
Tyler's brother. Yeah.
So I want you to come with us, and you can work in a farm or whatever. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
He's
But I
talking
didn't-
about
Yeah.
yeah. And then I'm like, damn, I don't know, like
It's big.
it's big,
Yeah,
like no
that's a big-
plan.
that's a big
it's
change,
no
yeah.
plan.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
weird. Yeah.
And
Was there a reason why like
because well, my father told me like if you had like opportunity to like stay over there, just stay
Just
because
stay over there.
over here there's nothing for you.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's just straight up was just like,
Yeah.
honestly, you're there. Just fucking make the best out of it.
Yeah, because like over there was like literally the economy is like kind of shitty.
Yeah. Was this part of a plan or was this just like totally on the spot? Like
On the spot.
really?
I
He
This
was-
is
just-
this is like our dad.
Yeah.
Literally, our dad had like a very similar story.
I said
Yeah.
I said like screw it. I just gonna like
Yeah.
go for it, and it worked.
Yeah.
It was hard, but it worked.
Yeah.
But over there like a lot of shit happened. Like there was one time.
I guess before you start, like, what was your situation here? Like, did you come in here like just straight up like $1 in your pocket? Like, you have money? Or, like,
No,
what's
I
the-
didn't have no money.
You had no money, right?
No.
You just
Really?
knew you were gonna stay with
$15 that Tyler's mom gave me to open an account.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
But you came here knowing that you're gonna stay with them, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
because we talk about it.
Okay, that's like a somewhat plan.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But before but it was like I didn't have no plan to stay. Or
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
yeah.
It was
You thought it was gonna be a
straightforward.
quick trip.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like everything is like flash. Like I'm doing it and like with no
Yeah.
money, with no nothing, no plan.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That's scary.
A new place, a new people. I don't know how.
Yeah. You don't even know
No
the
car.
culture, like you don't
No-
even know how they like react to certain things.
No car.
Yeah. Could you speak English at the time?
I understood English more than speaking it, but now.
Because I'll be perfectly honest with you, like you speak like pretty good English, and
Yeah,
like,
and he just knows slang
yeah,
and gets humor.
yeah, he gets it. And the
I
thing,
used to not get shit.
the thing is, I don't ever remember a time, even the time where I met you. Like, it's not like we never dumbed ourselves down for you. Like the first time I met you, so like
Yeah.
I don't remember a time where like I would say a joke and it goes over your head. Like I don't remember any time that happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So like I'm like,
When did you learn English? And how?
Oh man, that's what the interesting part. I learned English like by anime, like
Dance
Naruto.
anime.
Naruto.
Seeing Naruto,
Yeah.
and stuff like that, like cartoon and all that stuff. Everything was in English. So I'm like, one day I had to like, I want to move over there and do my
Yeah.
life over here,
Mhm.
and so I need to learn this language. And then all the games
Yeah.
and all the movies are in English, so I just switch both
Mhm.
and all that stuff and just learn it. It's just that like I don't know when.
It just
That's-
happened.
that's just- it
Yeah, it just
happened.
happened.
Damn, you had like a Meowth story. Do you know the story of Meowth?
No.
I know you don't like Pokemon.
He fucking hates Pokemon.
Like I don't I don't hate it. Like I don't
Yeah,
hate
it's just
every-
not for you. It's
Yeah.
not for you.
Nah,
Yeah.
So if you don't know the Meowth story of like Team Rocket, right? There's a Meowth as a Pokemon. He knows how to speak fluent English, and the reason why he knows it is that he's watching this. I think there's aerobics class, and they're like saying like a nursery rhyme type thing, and he keeps going there every day, and he keeps saying it and watching it, but it's coming up like meow 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 meow. He keeps saying it until eventually it turns to like she sells seashells by the seashore kind of thing. And he's like, "Oh shit, I could speak fluent English now." I'm not even lying.
done.
I'm not even fucking lying.
That's your Pokemon.
And that's your story.
Meow.
That's what I picture. You're watching this shit. And
Holy
you said I'm the best. Believe it. You said, I'm the best. Believe it.
Believe it.
And
Oh
like,
my
and
God.
eventually you're just like, oh shit, I know English.
Oh man. Shit.
But anyways, going back to your story, I guess. You
Um,
said back in the day. We got a starting point here.
So back in like over there in Puerto Rico, it's like sometimes like my sister. Let's start like with an alien story. Let's start like that.
Let's start with the
Sure,
aliens.
let's get it. Sure.
So there's a place they call like El Yunque.
Okay.
So it's like a tropical forest,
Yeah.
and it's like it's big as hell, and it's known like for mysterious appearance about aliens and stuff.
Right.
And
Is it specifically aliens?
yeah,
Oh.
aliens, chupacabra,
Oh,
like
shit.
mystical type of creatures like that.
Yeah.
And there's weird insects too that you have to be aware to.
Mm.
Yeah, and you can't
Something like
you have to follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules, you can get lost, and people that get lost there never get found.
What are the rules?
The rules is follow the path.
Okay, that's it. Just
That's
follow
it.
the path.
Follow the path. You don't get lost if you follow the path.
Okay.
Never get out. Don't lose the path. You fuck.
I'm scared. I don't like this.
And the fucked up part, I wasn't there, but my sister told me the story that when they went over there, they were going. There's a waterfall, right? But you have to walk down the path all the way down. It takes like a half-hour walk, so everything takes forever walking. It's a freaking rainforest. So you go down, and they said that they heard like a spaceship, like.
I'm getting flashbacks to the episode where I was like, whoa, whoa.
So they said that they heard that, and they freaked out, and they get off of the path, and they start running.
Oh no!
Then you said this is your sister and her friends.
And her friends,
Okay.
like they start running, but they got lucky that they ran out, but down below of the path. So
Okay.
they cut the path in half, and they got out of the forest. So they went like in, and then they do a loop down below by running in the forest a little bit, and then they got out.
Okay, I follow.
So after they heard that, and then like they saw like 3 vans of those people that check those UFO stuff.
Yeah.
Paranormal.
Yeah, the 3 vans like going out there real quick.
Okay.
And then they're like, what the fuck? They saw cross circles too. They got these towers over there, and you can pay like a quarter. And they were seeing that in the distance, there was like a bunch of circles, and it's a forest, like a huge forest. And they saw like the trees that were all burned in half. Yeah. Like all burned, like something came down and burned it.
So you saw. Let me get this straight. You saw trails in the sky. You said that. Like, what was that?
No. Those are the vans.
What do you mean vans? Like cars?
Yeah, like the vans, like FBI vans.
Yeah.
After they heard that,
they're trying to chase
like
it.
after they heard that, they saw vans all tinted and shit.
Okay, and then you saw crop circles, and then
after they go up, there's some this towers, and then they just see like you can see like everywhere.
Yeah.
And you pay like a quarter, and it's very high. Like you can go very high. And they saw like in the distance like a bunch of trees and stuff.
Okay, I follow.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And then like stuff like that. We saw like one day we were I was like a kid.
How old?
And I was like 10.
10.
And I was sitting down in my sister's house in the living room, and she screamed like, Isaiah, there's fucking there's like flying like UFO, and I always wanted to see one. Yeah. And I was like, hell yeah! I was like, I went crazy to go outside. I was a kid. I mean, like UFO, and when I saw it, what we saw was like stars. But the craziest shit was that the star was like this, go like this, and then it stopped. Right? Yeah. And then do like a circle like this. And then win another star, and it's like a bunch of stars coming in and like in formation.
Shot.
I swear. Yo.
No shot.
They all saw it. We all saw it, bro.
That's crazy.
And it went and then it went like this, and then in one part when they all stopped.
They can see it, by the way.
Oh my bad. And then they all stopped like this. And then, one by one, they all turn in flame, and then you see like the circle like this, and then like, and they all disappear, bro.
You saw like trails and everything.
Yeah,
dude.
We all and we never couldn't explain like what the fuck is that.
I mean,
after that, I don't know. I never know and stuff.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to say. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's freaking stuff like that.
Can you explain it at all? Maybe, I don't know. Any explanation?
Yeah, because I can't think of any shit.
Bro, literally, it looked like stars moving, and it just disappeared, bro.
I just thought I'd throw the question out, just in case.
Yeah.
No. We never knew. We just let it pass, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, damn, experience.
Damn, how'd you feel as a 10-year-old kid? Were you freaking out that night?
You're
When you went
freaking
to
out, or
sleep?
you're like just
I
excited.
believe.
Or were you just
Since
excited?
that day, I believe it. I was excited. I wasn't freaking out. I was like,
Oh, so you're just like you're like excited about it, yeah? Okay.
I was like, seeing all that. I was like, I'm happy now. They're real.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. And a lot of the like Pentagon
Yeah,
releasing
there's
all
so
that
many
shit. Yeah,
freaking
there's a lot of shit going on.
technology, and
Yeah.
you don't know, right?
Yeah.
But fuck it. It's,
I feel like aliens always comes up on this podcast.
yeah, right.
Aliens, ghosts, all that shit. Anything else you want to talk about?
Let's go through
Did
all
I
the
tell you?
stories.
Did I
yeah.
tell you? Did I tell you?
I'm trying to get through it. Yeah.
Did I tell you
It's
about
alright.
the part when we got like jumped? Did you guys never
You-
got
you-
like jumped?
I never got jumped.
Like
Yeah.
robbed?
Yeah. I
At
know.
gunpoint?
Like no, like not in my like. I've never had like a confrontation like that.
But that
You told me about it. Like you told me
Yeah.
about your experience, but you didn't tell the audience about it. Are you're willing to share that?
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
But there was one. So there was one time. I was like 8.
Yeah.
I was 8.
This is pre-aliens.
8 pre-alien knowledge.
Yeah. So I was 8, and it was 11 o'clock. I remember, it was 11 o'clock. It was my mom, my dad, and my dad usually didn't. We never stopped that late into an ATM, but that day we needed money, so we went to the ATM, and we just stay over there, and we park in front of the ATM. My dad goes out. He goes to the ATM, and he started like, whatever. Everything was quiet.
Yeah. It's late
Mad
night,
quiet.
right?
Late
It's
night, 11 o'clock.
11.
Late at night, mad quiet. And then I looked. When I looked, the first thing I saw, it was a guy. The first thing that I saw was like a guy pull out a freaking cannon, like a cannon,
Yeah.
a double barrel shotgun, like cut,
Yeah, sawn off.
a sawn off,
Yeah.
and he just like put it in my dad's face.
Holy shit.
That's
Grabbing
fucking
Grab
terrifying.
him like
Mel.
this, turn him around to the ATM, and like to put put the
They're probably
codes.
waiting there like all fucking night for something.
And then it was like 5 people.
Wait, was there any like street light or spotlight on this ATM, or was
Of
it dark?
course,
It was
there
dark.
was a camera and
Okay.
everything there, right?
Was there a lot of things around, or was it just like just this one
So,
ATM and just
alright,
give me
so-
the setting? I want to see be
I don't know
there.
if they can see the.
They can see anything that we can see.
Okay, so if you can see, okay, so this is the. Let's see. So
Not enough props.
not enough, bro.
What do you need?
All right, so this is the building, the bank,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
This is the bank. The ATM is right here, right? And there's like a bunch of like things like this, right? For people that with wheelchair,
Yep.
right? So my dad was right here. This is the car. We parked right here in front of it. We were right here. There was the drive-through
Yep.
is
Yeah.
on the right side,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Because we were this way.
Yep.
So they came in the back.
Try to
of the
look at the
bank.
TV while you do it, so you know.
So in the back like the bank.
Yep.
Yeah.
They came down. One pull out the gun, put my dad into the thing. We were here, my mom and me.
And you're just witnessing this.
Yeah,
You're just in the
wild.
car, right?
we were in the car. So there were 5. So the other 4 came out,
Yeah.
surrounded my dad.
Mm.
After they surrounded my dad, they were all covering faces with shirts,
Mm.
right? And then one of them looked at the car, saw us.
Oh, dude, their heart probably skipped. They saw
So
that
my
shit.
mom jumped to the freaking to the driver's seat.
Yeah.
My mom jumped to the driver's seat real quick to drive away to find some help.
Yeah.
The guy goes and jump the fence, and I don't know how they're so quick.
Yeah.
He fronted, so my mom was like this.
Everyone's adrenaline is probably
Yeah.
pumping.
Yeah.
They're probably
I
just
was-
as scared
I was
as you are, to
frozen.
be
They
honest.
probably thought
I was frozen.
they probably thought your dad was alone. That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was frozen, and he
He
goes,
probably was
jump
like,
in
"Yo, we need to
front."
get this. Yeah.
pull out the gun,
Yeah.
and my mom tried to get out of the car because he was coming to my side.
Yeah.
Trying to get out of the car, he kicks the door,
Mhm.
almost break my mom's leg
Yeah.
with the door.
Yeah.
He pushed her in, opens my door
Yeah.
because my mom was freaking out,
Yeah. Yeah.
and she would say, "We poor, we don't have shit,"
Yeah.
and and I was frozen. I didn't even look at him.
Yeah.
I was looking at my dad.
Yeah. What is going through your mind like at this time? Are you, because you're 8, like, are you, do you have like any idea what's happening? Is it surreal? Like, are you actually scared or what's up?
Yeah, crying or like what's?
I didn't cry. I got frozen, but there was a stick. There was a giant. We have like a giant saw stick without the saw.
Mm.
Yeah.
And that shit hit hard, right?
Yeah.
But I thought of myself. My dad's surrounded by 4 guys.
Yeah. You're
I'm
thinking
8.
strategically.
I'm 8. They're big.
Yeah.
This guy got a gun.
Yeah. You can't.
My mom can't fight.
Yeah. It's a shitty situation.
Dad,
you can't do anything.
I thought we were gonna die.
Yeah.
So I look at my dad, and I just look at my dad, and that's it, and ignored him.
Yeah.
And I was listening to this, right here, and the guy opened the door, and then just like pull out the gun in my head, and and then he said like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Were you even saying anything?
No. He
What a
put
fucking moron.
he put it like this.
Yeah.
And I felt it, and I just look at my dad.
Yeah.
And then he just told my mom to shut up, or I'm gonna blast all his brains out of his car.
Now, like, I don't know like the way Puerto Rico like acts, and obviously no one could tell anything. But like, you think it's just like, do you think that's like a bluff? Do you think that's like no, like people are that like bold in Puerto Rico, like to do dumb shit like that?
Like, you think he would have blasted, or was he just bluffing to act tough?
Oh no!
Like I want to know like how like I guess like because like. People value kids, kind of quote unquote.
No,
I don't know.
It's kids anymore.
Yeah, because you know what I mean. Because like, I don't know if it's just like because obviously, dude, the story, like straight up, like the story you're telling me just feels like so Hollywood.
Yeah.
And so that's the only fucking like touchstone I have to like a story like this, and all I picture is just like sure, like bad guys, right? Like they rob people, but like so usually it comes from like either like. You're
not even
poor.
Like the first time, like it's not even my first encounter. Like that.
Like you're either like struggling, right? Like there's no need to do that unless you're struggling.
Yeah.
But they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, you're in an ATM, so you more richer than them.
No, you're trying to say them.
Yeah.
Like the reason they're in that position doing that is because they need money and they're poor too.
Yeah.
I know.
There's always a cause and effect. You know what I mean?
I know.
But like what I'm saying is like
it's the economy's fault.
Yeah.
In there.
Mm-hmm. But like you know what I mean, like I know because again I told you like I don't know like how people's mentalities over there. Like I'm a fucking dumb American. I grew up here, so like dumb American. Like
he's trying to get into the mentality of being a robber in Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
is what he's trying to do.
And like I don't know if like again the only touchstone I have is like fucking Hollywood films, which is not a great touchstone.
Right,
so all I know is that like people.
So what do you think they're thinking? Like, are they scared? Like, what do they value?
Yeah.
Or do you think?
Like,
do you think that they think that like there's no way I can kill a kid right now?
Like this is a kid. Like why would I? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're trying to get at.
If you pull out a gun, into a kid and said to the mom like, "I'm gonna blast your brains out," and he didn't do it.
Yeah.
He's not the intentional of killing anybody that night.
Yeah.
But they're psychopaths.
Yeah.
They can switch like that. They're in drugs, bro.
Yeah.
They can switch like that.
Yeah.
Maybe that night he wasn't that drugged.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he kicks the door at my mom and almost they didn't give a fuck about her fucking leg, right?
Yeah.
She could have fucking lost his fucking break his leg.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kicked it.
Yeah.
Just to put her there and then just push her like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, so he's an aggressive. So if you don't obey, he probably shoot.
No, fair enough.
But you
again,
even
like,
my dad told me like he felt the gun. He felt it like it's plastic, but he can't fuck. There's like 4 people surrounding it. Somebody got a knife. Somebody got something real.
Yeah.
Somebody's packing.
Even if you put the weapon equation away, 4 men.
Somebody packing.
Right.
Somebody packing.
Yeah.
Always somebody got something real.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Somebody is the most. There's always somebody in the group that got the balls to do it.
Yeah. There's always like that one like crazy ass dude. Yeah.
Just stab you and run away. Bro.
They'd be stupid if there wasn't a person in the group like that.
How we got saved? There was a bar that was open 24 hours, and they saw the entire scenario and they called the cops.
Really?
Yeah. And the cops came and they just
They dipped.
They dipped like crazy. But that same night, got robbed another ATM, and they caught like 4 people.
Was it them?
We went to the court. That's the first time I went to like actual like corruption to see who was.
Oh shit! You did the thing.
We did the thing.
Wow, you did that freaking all right. Like
yeah,
who
but
was
like
it?
but
the,
like
the
we
lineup.
said, they were cover their faces. Like I don't know.
Yeah. You can only
It's
go on.
night.
You can only go on body type.
We don't know.
Sorta. Yeah.
Like they covering all their faces. I didn't know
Yeah.
they're nothing. So it didn't help. But like the catches on that same night, probably they were them.
Probably.
I hope
Fuck
so.
it.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
but-
didn't get nothing though. That's the best part.
Yeah.
Because they fuck up. They when he was typing the number, they go and type like 50K in the ATM, and you can't get out 50K in the ATM, dumbass.
Yeah.
My dad even told him that. He even told you can't. Yeah, now I have to repeat this progress.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna take more time.
Yeah.
Because now I have to go back.
Yeah.
Because you can't take out 50 grand
Yeah.
in an ATM.
There's like limits
You're
to
like,
that shit. Yeah.
shut the fuck up and do it.
Yeah.
You stupid fuck.
Yeah.
He's just getting mad.
But they're
Yeah.
being mad dumb, dude.
Yeah, I
being
know
hella
they're dumb,
Do you,
bro.
like, do you have any concept of like age at all, or no? Like,
The age?
Of
Yeah.
them.
Oh, they were probably like between
like our ages, or you think
probably
like,
our
older?
ages,
Oh, okay. So
like
I
20,
get it.
like fucking probably almost. Maybe the oldest probably like 30.
Yeah. Okay, so they're
But
like young adults.
There's a lot of young people right now. There's a lot. That's the problem. A lot of young people, like even kids, like got the walkie talkies and stuff.
Yeah.
Kids working in that shit.
Mm.
It's different.
Saying like,
Mm.
yo, cops are coming.
Wow.
Just hide that shit.
Wow. I love getting into the psychology of things. I hope they didn't come off as offensive, but I like going into the psychology of like their
Yeah,
mentalities and stuff.
Like,
I
I'm
just
not
want-
saying
yeah,
that. I
bring-
don't want to bring like scared to Puerto Rico either. No, it's a wonderful place to like go and visit.
Yeah.
And
But
just chill.
as with anything, there's
Just don't
always
mess
there's
with
always a
nobody.
dark
Just
side.
just don't mess with nobody, and you'll be fine, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be the tough guy.
Don't be a tough.
Well, I
guy.
was-
Don't be a hero.
You know,
the
this will be
movie.
probably coming up on your recommended feed on YouTube all the time, like the JCS, like psychology is.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was like, watching a bunch of those, so I like seeing
All right. Okay, well,
how
again,
people think.
so now we're at this end point, right? Before, like, say before the cops come, like, legit, like, because I know you're young, right? 8 years old, like. What, like, your mind, like, are you experiencing fear? Are you numb? Are you like, what's going on, like, in there?
Your
To
thoughts
be-
racing.
To
like,
be honest, bro.
Do you have a concept
I
of
got
like do you have a
so
concept of life
frozen.
and death like that, or
No.
like
too
no?
young, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Too
Like
young.
I know you're like 8 years old at this time.
I didn't care about my life. I care about my dad more than my life.
Wow.
I feel that's how it would be.
Yeah, commendable.
Actually, I was
Yeah.
just seeing my dad and ignoring everything in the other.
Then
side.
that's like all your mind was on.
Yeah.
Was like dad.
That's it.
Mhm.
I didn't feel no fear, no. Just blank,
Yeah.
pure blank.
Just concerned and worried
Yeah.
for your dad.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how I would be too. I feel like that's how any child would be. 'Cause
Again, like I feel like going back to the Death Note topic, like I just don't know. It's like
Yeah.
it's such a to me so unfathomable like of a situation for me to be in that I have no idea what I would do, and
Yeah.
I would have no idea the thoughts I'd be thinking, and all that shit. You know what I mean? Until
Yeah, I
until
know.
it happens. So it's like
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Like
I can't put it into words or like any like hypotheticals. You know what I mean?
it's like you think you see all these movies and stuff,
Yeah.
and you think like, oh, you can like, if I was me, I
Sure,
would-
I'll just punch
would
this
do
guy in the
that.
face,
Yeah,
and
okay.
they'll
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
and then all the guys will charge me, and I'll beat their
I was
asses.
an
Like,
8-year-old.
like
I was
that.
an 8-year-old when my mom and my dad. My dad was surrounded by 4 people. What
Yeah.
the hell?
Do you know how
do?
far like the
Very
distance was?
far.
The distance
The
was pretty
distance
far.
Very far.
Damn, that dude fucking ran to the car like that.
Yeah, he did. He jumped.
Jeez,
Motherfuckers are like, I'm telling
fucking
you,
track star.
they're thieves.
Yeah,
They're literally thieves. If you're thinking like a D&D style of thieves,
Yeah.
like they just fucking disappear.
Yeah.
Exactly like that, bro. You see them, they're like smoke.
mm-hmm. And that was just like the end of that story.
Wait, why was it so late? Like, why'd you guys go so late?
Yeah,
we needed the money for the week.
Ah,
You couldn't go earlier? at all?
Nah. My dad like needed it for the morning for some reason.
is this like I guess like is this like a like how that has to happen often, I assume, or
What?
no? Like it's like you're going to the ATM. You always is that in the corner of your mind at all, or like
Like to this
Nah.
day?
I don't go in mad late at night in the ATM.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you still think about that? Like when you're at an ATM
Hell
ever? Yeah, I would too.
I would too. I wasn't even talking about that. I was
always
just thinking about like
I always
the
kind of paranoid looking at in the back. I always have. I always afraid that when I go to the ATM or somebody's just gonna just punch me in the
Yeah.
face and break my and knock me
Something,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always every time that I'm walking, not joking. I always afraid that somebody's just gonna beat like punch me and knock me out,
Mhm.
I just don't want to get stabbed and
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
It's the slow death.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. One of the worst ways to go.
Yeah.
I
How,
think.
how could you not? I don't blame you. I probably think the
I
same
see
way.
so many shit. Nah.
I mean, you got any other stuff to?
How did what was the dynamic of your family after this? Like what? How did they react to this afterward? Did they like? Obviously, they probably weren't going to ATMs at night anymore. Like, how did
I'll
the
be honest. I don't. My dad. I don't know how he can just close it. I don't know how my mom. I mean, we were. I was paranoid. I couldn't sleep. So.
Mhm.
yeah
How could you?
yeah
Because dude,
That shit's fun, like some crazy
until I
shit.
pass
'Cause
out.
the thing is, right? Because I know you're telling us a story of just like, oh yeah, they came here and they would do this, they kicked this. You have to assume everything here is like they're yelling, right?
yeah
They're yelling. It's violent, loud
they're
noises
just
everywhere.
yelling.
Yeah,
He's just a violent guy.
yeah,
Man, a violent guy that just don't give a fuck about you,
Mhm.
yeah
and you can get hurt.
yeah,
It's a real thing. Like it's not like a joke.
yeah. It's nice. Yeah.
Literally, he's there to hurt you,
Mhm.
Yeah.
to steal.
Mhm.
mm-hmm.
Like he doesn't. You have to obey. Sometimes the problem with this, sometimes when they're bad, sometimes they just shoot you.
Yeah.
So so how did it change your family life? Like, what was the day after? Like the weekend after?
We just talk about it and we just live.
That's it. I mean, that's all you can do, right?
Yeah.
What the hell? Survive, man.
Yeah.
You survive that night.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know? What the hell? You didn't see the faces. You don't know. What the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah. You guys like
We
cherish,
survived.
You guys cherish
Nobody
each other.
stole nothing. It's a win-win.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess, do you hold any more like values now? Like, I guess, like if you chill like with us, right? It's like, do you cherish friendship more? Do you cherish like human interaction more? Like just moment to moment at all, or do you
Oh,
not
I'm
not
quite-
really think about it at all, or no?
Your family cherish each other a little bit more after that, or what?
Yeah.
Because I know like certain like kind of like near death shit like that, like people change like that. You know what I mean? For better, for worse, kind of thing. It's like, oh, like okay, well from here on out. I know it's so easy. It's so
Well,
easy to say like that, and it's harder to execute like that.
That's why I'm so into like type of anime, and that's why when we were talking about like Death Note and stuff,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I'm scared to have something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scared to have something because I don't know what mentality I will get. Because how I see the world, is like kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that definitely changed your perspective and your character.
Like
Yeah,
I would not
for sure.
try and be a bad person, but I would like be a dumbass and just try to fix it like a dumbass, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess like at this age, do you like, did you? Because I know there's like a certain point in time of like age when you start to realize the world is like, oh wait, it's
Such a jump.
like there's bad people here. You know what I mean?
A lot of bad
You start to realize, oh wait, there's like some corruption here. There's bad stuff happening. I don't know if like at this time did you know of things like that? Like, oh, you have to watch out for certain people, or like you have to watch out when you walk down the street at night.
You get so street smart. You have to be street smart.
Oh yeah,
A lot.
Of
You're
course.
dumb.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like one day I went I went to one of my friend's house. I didn't know where the fuck to go.
Mm.
So I went to a place and there was a stop. And there was like a dead end type of stop and like fuck, where the fuck am I gonna go? My friend, and I was texting my mate, he wasn't texting me back. And there was like a woods. There was a bunch of woods
Mhm.
around it and a bunch of houses. These like guy came out from the woods, right? From the woods.
yeah.
And they all, because I was doing rounds and rounds looking for the house,
Mm.
and they were looking at me like since then. And then they stopped me.
What do you mean they stopped you?
They stopped me in front,
Uh huh.
and the guys were like this.
Not they were just out of their not in a car.
They get no they
Just
they
walking,
got out
yeah.
they got out of the
woods.
woods,
Yep,
woods,
yep.
right?
I follow.
And there's an abandoned like a abandoned house back there.
Yeah, yeah.
You can see a little bit. It's all fucked up and stuff.
Mhm.
They came out from there. They were like there were like four of them.
Mm.
And they were like this. One of them were like that, chilling. one of like the other. I think they were talking, and then the guy that stopped me, he goes like me and goes like,
How old were you?
at that point I got my permit,
Uh,
so I was like
16, 17?
16, 17.
Okay.
And so I was like I just looking for a friend house.
You were in your car?
Yeah, in my dad's car. And I was looking for one of my friends that lives around here. Oh yeah, so where you from? Like I'm from up there. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, because I see you around going around and around. And like what are you looking or whatever? And
I don't
then
like this. It's scary.
and then he goes, and I didn't want to tell him where I live.
Yeah.
And they were asking questions, and then and like, oh, his name is and then I text and like, so text him. He goes like, text your friend.
And seeing, I don't like this.
So I text him. I call my friend actually. So I go
Yeah,
like, yo,
yeah.
where you live, bro? Like I got stopped. I'm like, what do you mean you got stopped? And like I there's like 4 people here, and they stopped me asking questions.
You said that right in front of the dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's just waiting, listening it.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, just say this name and you'll be good. And now like, I go into the house of this, and I said the last name, and they all start laughing. And like, oh, he's my boy. Oh, they're a nice family and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh. Like, oh, you good, bro? He's just like, oh, they live right there, bro.
What?
You
Dude, that was
good.
the most tension I've ever felt in a
And
story.
then that's what it's like a roller coaster, right?
Yeah.
But now look at this shit. After
I was
they
like
all
clenching my
that,
cheeks. Like, I'm scared, man.
and then he goes, and then he's like, oh, they live there. They're a nice family or whatever. Oh, you good now? And like, what? And then he goes, and that, you nervous? And like I said, I'm not nervous. I mean, I'm just like confused. And then he laughed, and then he said that he's not nervous, and he tell to the boys.
Oh God.
And then like, how about now? And he got like a freaking giant Glock, like right.
Why, dude?
It's
Why?
power tripping. That's all.
There. Oh, power trip,
Yeah.
bro.
Fucking wild.
I'm like a peasant for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
I assumed that they thought that you were being like sus. And,
They
like,
thought I
trying
was
to-
a cop.
Yeah, like
a
trying
sign.
to
Really?
like keep an eye out. That's
Yeah.
where my head went.
That's what it was. They didn't intention to. That's what they were. They were the spot because apparently there was like a war or whatever. Too bad that person that I mentioned,
Yeah.
the they know he died.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
He
really?
got shot in front of his house
Wow.
because he was working with them, but he was about to quit. He was going to church and everything. And you know what's the weirdest thing? Before he died,
Mhm.
he never chilled with his family. Never come to his house, and he lives right there.
Yeah.
He never come to his house and chilled all the entire night. That before the night that he died,
Mhm.
I was there. His brother was there. He came with a bunch of friends, and he came there and he stayed all night, and he was chilling with us. Like, yo, let's go on an adventure. Let's go to the lagoon, and it's like a place. It's like a forest. It's mad dark. There's
Yeah.
caimanes everywhere, like
Yeah.
like crocodiles.
Yeah.
And it's just like an adventure, and we just went there. And he brought like a Glock. Because
Yeah.
he said that he got an experience there, and that he runs from some people.
Mhm.
That some people hide in the woods just waiting.
Mhm.
Why?
It's the rob.
There's always some dumbass like
Yeah.
us that going in the woods at that time,
Mm.
and they just waiting.
You guys weren't scared to like go out like that?
No, we were all packed up,
Oh, okay.
and he had a Glock,
Yeah,
and we
okay.
all packed up with fucking machetes and knives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just
This
all
is
good.
different, man. We got it good here.
Yeah.
This is different.
And then after that, we were just like chilling. It's fun for us.
Oh, of course, dude. You're young.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
bored.
Yeah.
You want the
But
excitement.
He never chill like that, right?
Yep.
And then after that, he threw out the gun, and he about to go to church and everything. And that's it. After the day, after the day that we left church, that same like after like in the morning, like 4 or 3 in the morning.
Mhm.
somebody call him or whatever, and he's just like in front of the house.
That's crazy. That shit reminds me. It's funny. It's a quick story.
That night was crazy, bro. Everybody was crying.
Oh, I
bro,
bet.
in the freaking emergency room, bro.
That story though reminded me. One time I was about to get into a fight at the rinks, and I forgot. There's some kid that were beefing because like the week before something happened, and it got around not my high school, a different high school, and it was like a bunch of drama. And then we went to the next week because we were gonna settle differences. It wasn't just me. It was with other friends. We were young, 7th grade, like 8th grade. I remember it was the kid, and we were talking about one of my friends had a broken arm at the time, so he was picking people to fight on his behalf. It was really weird. It sounds weird. And pretty much he said like this kid, he said me, and then you know what this dude said? It was low-key kind of racist. He's like no, I don't fuck with Asians. Like I don't want to. He said I don't want to fight with Asians. And I was like,
okay.
Yeah. Like I don't fuck with them like that. So this happened, and then the way it was like a tension, like it was a planned like fight pretty much. And I was like, what are we getting ourselves into? Just because there was like petty beef, and the way it got settled was because we like mentioned someone. It was like, oh, you know him? That's our boy. And we're like, oh, that's our... And that's the same exact shit. Like, oh shit, that's our boy. Like, oh, it's all good. It was so weird, dude. And that just reminded me of it. It was so weird. It's such a weird feeling. Like, yeah, like you don't know if to be happy or not. It's like this thing was happening, and it's just like, okay, I guess.
And all of a sudden, because we know mutual friends, it's all over.
Yeah,
like,
it was weird, dude.
Yeah.
It was just weird.
Bro,
It's like, how are we gonna ignore the fact you tried to post up like on us?
The problem over there is the gun violence, bro.
That's
Nobody
bad,
talks anymore. Nobody like fight anymore.
No one uses words, just
There's
actions.
No words.
Yeah.
And I was in a public school, and the problem with the public school that I was, there was. And there was another. There was like 5 places that were against each other in one school. So imagine like different groups.
Yeah.
In one school in the middle.
I'm sure that school
And in the
curriculum
middle,
hated that.
it's called Pueblo, like the like basically downtown.
Yeah.
That's when you see the Walking Dead in downtown.
Mm-hmm.
The Walking Dead, I call it because you see the bums with the heroin addicts, and you see like the skin.
Yeah,
just like rotten.
Yeah, all the
Some people
the trails
don't
and all.
don't
You
got limbs.
You know, when I was really young, another story, I was walking with like our old babysitter. She used to be like a grandma figure to us, kind of. And we would walk to the store, and I was young, like before even school happened. And I remember it. I didn't know at the time. I thought it was like he was sick or something, or like I don't know, steroids or something. But there was like a bum that was like walking right next to us, and my grandmother, I guess my babysitter, like pulled me like we gotta get away from this dude. And we were like this close.
What?
We were like this close, and we were walking, and he was shooting up heroin in his you know.
Oh shit!
And at the time, I didn't know. I thought I was like, "Is he okay? Like, is he sick?" But now, and then when I grew up, I was like, "Oh, he was fucking shooting heroin."
I wasn't there, was I?
No, it was just me and her.
Yeah, because I don't remember
He
any
was
incident like that.
getting off.
Yeah. So I was like right there. So that
Peace
was
out.
crazy.
He's going with those ships.
It's crazy.
Yeah, any other stories you want to share? Or, like that's pretty much it.
I feel like you're endless. You got a bunch of.
I
stories.
know. I mean, 19 years, dude.
19 years.
You gotta live with this.
Shit.
Yeah. I couldn't even imagine. Do you think like that? Like, I guess like, how do you feel like when you came here? Like, what was that?
Was there a breath of fresh air? Like,
Did it feel like?
Or were you so scared? Or were you so paranoid? Or
A teapot.
Was it around a teapot? Was it like immediate? Like immediate
No.
feeling, or it was like kind of like you were
It
had
was
to
tough.
blend into it.
yeah,
Blend into it just because I knew the language,
yeah.
and I got a little bit of help too.
Mhm.
It's not like all my by own. Not gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that scary though. Like when you came here, it was like I feel at peace. Or what?
Absolutely.
You felt like the vibe was completely
I
like,
was
oh
bad
wow.
shy. I don't
Yeah.
know what to do.
Yeah.
Where to start.
Mhm.
Like when you came over our house, you thought you were about to get jumped, type thing.
Yeah.
yeah. See, I thought shit like
you
that.
can tell Rob told, bro,
My
are you
goofy-
good? Are you good? Like no, I just
Yeah.
keeping my object, bro. Just chill. You in Shelton. There's no nothing.
Mhm.
And I'm like, and I just let my guard down one point, and I'm like, okay.
Mhm.
So I never heard like, it's so nice not hearing gunshots.
Yeah.
Like
That's great. That's it.
Yeah.
That sentence alone is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
what the? Fuck?
You hear that shit like every night,
Not every night.
like
I
every
would
other
say.
night, every week.
But like
More often than you should hear a
besides,
gunshot.
it's like
Yeah.
like I never heard a gunshot yet, and like for like years since I've been here.
I feel like I've probably never even heard one, or maybe I have.
They're fucking
In person,
loud.
I've never heard a gunshot.
Yeah, probably not.
They're loud as hell.
Can you differentiate? Like, do you know immediately what a gunshot sounds like now, versus
Yeah.
like a firework or something? You know
More
immediately.
louder than that.
Do you know? Like, if you heard it, you would know immediately.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
it's you can hear the rhythm of a fucking cherry bomb
yeah.
or a fucking gun. It's like you can hear the.
From what I hear, like
It
a lot
got
of people
like
just say you will know the difference when you hear
yeah,
it.
it's like
Does
like
it,
that.
Does it sound like the video games?
Yes.
Does it actually?
I'm telling you, like they get it close. I'm telling
They
you.
get it
like,
close.
Yeah, like if you play Battlefield,
Yeah. Like all the Call of Duties.
so
like, does it sound
fucking
like it?
close.
Really?
Like,
Wow, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, but it's not like the gun, like
Yeah.
no, it's like the
Yeah, the shots
distance,
that fly by. Yeah,
this
I get it. I
distance.
get it.
Yeah,
I
it's
get
so
it.
fucking realistic.
Wow.
Wow.
That's probably why
That's
you
so
love that shit.
Yeah,
It sounds like realistic.
Wow, you damn. It's amazing because like obviously we don't have like a thing to gauge like a comparison.
Yeah.
So it's
and you
interesting
can
that
hear like AK,
Yeah.
like you can hear like it's a assault rifle because if
you
it was
you hear the rhythm of
if
it.
it was like a cherry bomb or sign, it won't blow. Now if they continue like
yeah.
like that, like what the fuck? That's not fucking shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
So, how many times have you been back ever since you moved here? Once or twice?
Once.
So when you went back, was it like a culture shock again, or were you right back? Did you fit right back, and you're like, you know how to play your cards? In
Oh,
Puerto Rico?
I know.
You just knew.
Yeah, I had everything. Like my family just go to where I pick up my car. I do my same routine what I used to do.
Yeah.
Visit everybody.
Were you scared there, or
Nah.
you're comfortable? Like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
You're like street
I
smart.
know
You
where
like,
it
you can
is.
click back in.
I
the
know
mode.
where everything is when I'm
Yeah.
my hometown.
Okay.
Yeah, unless they change something.
Yeah.
They're like,
Okay,
what the
cool.
fuck? They got that?
So that was the knowledge you had from when you're younger, and you're just like, oh, I
Yeah.
got this. You're like,
I know
got
where
this
to
shit.
go
Yeah,
and
I
where
got
not
this
to
shit.
go.
Yeah.
Hell
Cool,
yeah.
cool.
Hell yeah. I told you, like, I can like all Vega Baja, like
Mhm.
that's like don't go here, don't go. Like you can go, but just don't mess with nobody. That's it. Don't look nobody in the face like you think you the shit.
Yeah.
Just be humble.
Mhm.
They like people that are more humble.
Yeah.
Even if he's like cuckoo or like crazy or he probably killed like 2 people you don't even know, bro.
Mhm.
And then he probably the coolest guy that you ever met because you're not that an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because believe it or not, people in Puerto Rico they protect each other. They like if you need some fucking sugar,
is
they
there-
will bring sugar.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
can
just
you-
like a unity there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a family.
In the
There's a
Heights.
lot of unite because there's a lot of good people and there's a lot of
Yeah.
bad people, and they have to unite, and that's the fight. there.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's why there's a lot. You go to Puerto Rico, every corner of every place there's a church. There are a lot of church over there.
Yeah.
A lot of church.
Mhm. Do you think like there's a, I guess like do you think there's a problem with like, because obviously it stems from somewhere like all the problematic stuff there. So like, do you think
Politics and stuff?
like not I won't say politics yet, but like I'm saying like, do you think there's like a problem with the youth and people teaching them and how it grow like how they are raised and how they grow up at all or no? Because obviously it starts like no one is born like I'm gonna fucking rob someone at an ATM. You know what I mean? Everyone's born so pure, and then from there they get molded.
It depends how you grow up.
Yeah, it's just like whatever
The
family
problem,
life you come from.
the problem these days is a lot of like unprotected sex. To be honest,
Yeah.
it's like everybody's just fucking.
Yeah.
Bro, I
Shitty
see.
parents, yeah.
When I was in school, I seen like 14-year-olds
Mm-hmm.
just pregnant.
Okay.
Bro.
Was it normal over there though? Is that normal, or was it still like yikes?
Yikes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yikes. Some people go crazy,
Mm.
but the problem is some I gonna it's crazy.
I don't even want to know the thought. I don't even want to know.
but the best part about it though, let me bring positive because it's like
Mm.
so fucked up.
Yeah.
But like there's a lot of party you can do parties over there. Like that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
best
yeah,
part of
yeah.
it. That you go to the beach.
Why
you
do I
can
think like it's
drink.
probably not right? Like in the Heights, I always think in the Heights with all this
Yeah.
like Carnival de Barrio.
Yeah.
So nice. I miss a lot of shit over
Yeah.
Mhm.
there. Yeah.
There's a lot of like other good shit though. Like,
Hell
that's
yeah,
there.
food especially.
Oh wow. Yeah. True.
Oof. Food.
What's your favorite food?
Bacalaitos con alcapurria.
What's that?
It's like pastry.
Oh, okay.
A pastry. You
Is
know,
it sweet? Like a dessert?
nah.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, platans. That's it.
Plantain?
Plantain, like
Yeah.
the banana but in green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. But they made it like they make it with the plant that grows on it, and they put meat in it
Oh, that
and
sounds
everything,
delicious.
and then they fry it,
Yeah.
and it's like
Oh.
all kind of
That
black
sounds
and
good.
browny,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
brown, and it's nice and toasty. When you eat it, fucking like lobster you can put in it,
No wonder
like
this guy
anything.
loves lobster.
Fucking crab if
Yeah.
you
You
want
love crab
it.
too.
Crab, beef. That's the most popular one. Beef.
Yeah.
Crab is more popular too, but
Mhm.
it's expensive too. They have this place over there that the alcapurrias like this fucking. They're famous because they do the giant ones.
Uh huh.
They're like this big. I'm not kidding, dude.
Mm.
It's like this thick and this big.
How much? In USD.
I probably
Primo
I'm not
Gems.
I'm not gonna say probably like $10 or $11.
How much
Yeah.
in Primo Gems?
Primo Gems?
Like 1,100 primos.
100 for 10. For 10. Maybe you get one or two.
50-50.
50-50.
Fucking stupid. ING. But
Any other positives besides just like that type of shit? Like partying, food, just like all the culture shit, I guess, I assume.
yeah, it's pretty nice over
Yeah.
there. But living,
Mm.
if you're rich, maybe
Yeah.
there's better places to live.
But it's nice to go and visit though. You think?
A nice go to
Do
visit.
you think it's
Obviously.
nice to go and visit? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Are you gonna be back? Would you
Yeah.
ever go back? Yeah.
I'll go. I
I
have
gue-
to go back.
Yeah, I guess because obviously I know Puerto Rico is like a hot spot for like vacation.
Hell yeah.
So like I don't know if like where you grew up, like is that a bad place, or is it like is it kind of like
Is
every
it near
place,
bad places?
or is,
To
is,
me-
is there
to
a
me-
tourist
to
place
me,
that's
if
like
I go over there, it's like coming back like home.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
But probably other people. The thing is, people don't leave the capital.
Mhm.
It's just stay in San Juan, and they only see the good stuff and the good stuff
Yep.
for people. Let's put it like people like tourists, people
Okay,
that come.
San Juan.
San Juan, and even San Juan, you think you say you're not, but
they make you think you're safe.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you should stay there. You just don't. At night, everything is closed, so you don't want to go around.
Do you live or did you live near San Juan or no?
Nah. My grandma did in Carolina. That's like the closest.
Mhm.
That's a bad place. My grandma used to live in Carolina. That shit's like every fucking day that I go over there, there's a dead body in the freaking street.
Wow.
I'm not joking.
You seen that shit?
I'm not. Oh yeah, I've seen dead bodies. And there was one time that my dad we were driving to his work. We saw a dead body like literally in the freeway, just dead.
Jesus.
What do you do? Do you just
No, we
mind your
just
business
left.
or do you call the police?
We just left.
You just mind your business. And
Yeah.
go? Is that just normal? You just dead body, whatever. Just keep going.
We literally saw it so freaking quick
Mm.
that we just like, what the freak? Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was like, what the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when we came back, the cops and everything, they blocked them and everything. And
That's crazy. Just normal.
Yeah.
yeah, even kids, they freaking playing with little balls, and then they go, hey, Dad, there's like a dead body. They call the cops and they just pick him up.
That's crazy that that's normal.
And sometimes, and now the problem is like, I don't know now, but like sometimes the cops don't get paid and they don't want to work,
Yeah.
and that's bad.
Yeah.
That is bad.
That is bad. Bro, they even my sister told me that when they ran out of power because of the hurricane, that there was no gas, and the supply of gas, like the truck, they
Yeah.
did like a freaking movie. They go hijack the truck to get the entire gallon of gas, shot the
Jesus,
guy,
Yeah.
pop, took out the freaking like GTA, got in the car in the truck, drove the fucking truck and stole the entire container of gas.
Did these people get caught or did?
Of course.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
about to say,
Absolutely.
like,
This is real life, baby.
yeah. I was like, there's so much crime. Like, are these people getting
Yeah.
caught?
But the problem over there, they get away with the first part very easy, and they probably get away for long periods of
and
time
then they eventually get caught.
because the cops.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sometimes they even fucking do shit.
Hmm.
They just wait everybody to kill themselves, and then they go
Yeah.
and say, "Oh yeah, too late."
Oh yeah, crap. He's dead. Yeah.
There's even a video on YouTube that's crazy still. There's old, but it's like these two cops, and I remember because that's the store that I used to go to, like, buy some bread and
The
stuff.
bodega.
Like a bodega.
Mm.
Two cops went in there, and they were robbing that place, and they
Yeah.
were acting cool. But the thing, the two cops went in there. They didn't pay attention to this guy. He goes around like this, and he grabbed the gun and he shot both of the cops,
Mm.
killed both of the cops,
Bruh.
and
Wow.
got away.
Yeah.
And the outside guy, and they got in the car and they left. And that was like in front of like close to where I live. It's crazy.
They didn't
And
get
it's
caught.
on YouTube. Yeah. My brother-in-law knows my ex-brother-in-law knows him.
That's crazy.
Mm.
He used to study with him.
That's crazy.
You know, like one of my friends too got shot too. Died.
Close friend.
Yeah, very close friend.
Yeah.
We were freaking, and we could have saved him too. We told him like to stay.
Yeah.
We told him to stay, like to do exercise, right?
Mm.
But no, he had this plan to have to go with these friends instead of staying here and live his life. He had a wife and everything, like.
Wow.
And then he
Wow.
comes over there with the bad influence people.
Oh.
They got into that
Hmm.
one time, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And we told him like, yo, let's fuck that. Just stay with us. If he's my bad. If he stay with us, he would be alive right now.
It's crazy how, like, cause life just kind of is like that. It's
And
like, you
and
never
my
know.
my
Yeah.
ex brother was like his brother, kind of his
Hmm.
brother.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, when he saw the two cops,
Mm.
You just knew.
he freaking knew, bro. We turned up the news to see, just turn it
Yeah.
on. Nothing was coming on yet. And then suddenly, and then it's just like a shootout and the highway, car to
Wow.
car,
Mm.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then,
I couldn't even imagine, man.
Yeah.
bro, we didn't hear it. We didn't want to hear it. My brother-in-law was like quiet for a second, didn't want to believe it. And then the neighbors, that was the son, right?
Yeah.
They live in the same neighborhood. The son neighbor,
Yeah.
it was right there. They saw the news, bro. It was quiet at one point, and suddenly you hear the neighbors, no.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law, I knew it, and then he started crying, and then he was just like go crazy, and then we saw in the news, and was his car all fucking shootout,
Mm.
all bullets, and the fucked up part is, the person that's supposed to die didn't die. He received all his bullet like a shield.
Oh.
Wow.
So I bet that motherfucker went like this,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he's a big dude, and he went like this
Yeah.
and covered himself, and he survived.
That's crazy. I would be fucking
He's
scarred.
just a driver.
If I was that dude, I'd be scarred.
Mm.
Bruh. That's crazy.
He was a nice dude, but when you do bad choices,
Mm.
it's bad.
Yeah.
That's why I'm still alive.
And that's why Isaiah is still with us, and we love him. He's one of my greatest friends.
Yeah.
No, definitely glad you came here,
Yeah,
and because like
that was fun.
I'm not even like I'm not gonna stunt.
not even gonna stunt. Not even
No,
gonna
no,
stunt.
like legit, you're like one of my greatest friends. Like I'm telling you, I laugh the hardest when you're here. You know what I mean? So I'm glad I met you. It's like the funniest shit. Even like there was like the time at Connecticut where everyone was sleeping. Do you remember this in the hotel?
Yeah.
It was just me, Steven, and you.
Oh, when we ate the Philly cheesesteak. and
Yeah,
yeah.
and we're trying not to laugh. It was like-
Yeah.
It was like we got like laughing gas on us, and we just couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, it was like Joker, dude. It was just like I couldn't stop laughing. It was so bad.
Good name.
I remember the boner joke killed us. Our friend Chris was sleeping, and his leg was up, his knee was up like that. and
Bro, and like literally like a fucking
And under-
giant boner.
Was that what it was? It was, right?
Yeah,
his,
that's what it
his leg was
was.
up under the blanket,
It was
and
the
it was in the
funniest
perfect
shit.
spot where
Yeah.
where
Holy
his
fuck.
fucking dick would be. And we're having a mid conversation. We're like, look, he was like, look, Chris has a boner. Like you said that. Out of
Like we
nowhere.
were talking about like real shit like
You
that or
like-
something.
You like, and you just looked at him and just died.
We started
You
dying.
died.
Yeah.
Because it was so fucking on point.
Yeah, but the thing was is that he was like so at peace though. Like,
Yeah, it was
like he was
gone.
he was
Look
he
at
was
him.
sleeping.
Look
and
at
he was-
him. He's just sleeping like an angel, like a
Yeah,
little baby.
little angel. That's what it
Just
was.
wanna freaking
Which is a
slap.
big ass boner.
For some reason, when I see people in peas, I just like.
You were the prankster friend. I know for a fact.
But
you
I
were.
hate it when they do it to me.
Who likes it?
Yeah. It's like making a
You're like,
wish.
yeah.
It's like making a
That's the
wish.
50-50 you go to
That's the
sleep.
50-50.
Anyways, this has been the Dance Anime Podcast for us, the lovely people of Dance Anime. Sit down and enjoy your company. If you liked this episode,
You get hit with a chancla.
please consider subscribing and watching on Spotify. Remember, uploads on every Friday, youtube.com/danceanime. And then I'll put the link of Spotify and all that. You can follow all of our socials in the description below.
Yes, sir.
And just please comment whatever the hell you want. Whether you like a ching, what's the best girl? What's the best waifu?
Raiden Shogun.
You think Raiden Shogun?
Raiden Shogun. Easily.
That's
That's my new girl.
She looks mean though.
She's my next. She's my. But is she? But
I
is
don't
she
know.
actually?
We'll see.
That's
We'll
my
see.
girl.
little hottie.
That's my girl. That's my girl. Even Kujo Shara.
I think I'm just forever Mona. I think Mona's just like awesome.
I think Mona's great.
That little astrology girl, I love it.
Yeah.
I'll get into. I'm a
Man,
Gemini.
we're obsessed. You
I'll
got
get
it.
into
We're,
it, yeah.
we're
I'll-
obsessed.
I'm telling you right now, Kenji 90. What's up?
Kaching 90.
Kaching
Yeah, that's your
90.
shit.
But anyways, this has been the Dance Anime Podcast. I'm Kevin. That's Steven. That's Isaiah. And I hope you had a wonderful time. We'll talk to you later in the next episode, whenever that posts. Thanks for watching. And please hit that subscribe button, please. I'm begging
See
you.
ya.
I'm begging you.
See ya.
Please,
Come
see you
catch our
later.
Genshin
We're
streams.
struggling.
Please.
Genshin streams.
We're dead.